All right, what's popping, everybody? What's popping? Jake Paul round 4? Nah. But we will be reacting to a little interview he did. Okay, we will be. It's not long. It's only about 10 minutes. But it's the only news of the day. And then shit, I guess we're going to react to the Joaquin Buckley shorts that I made earlier. If you're not familiar, I put out a couple shorts of Joaquin going off on Israel Adesanya. You know, calling him out for being zesty, revoking his N-word pass. So we'll take a look at this stuff. I guess we're creating our own news today. And yeah, there's a couple other things like Rinat Rakhretdinov getting not cut but not re-signed. AJ and Jake Paul generating 33 million live viewers per minute during their fight. Andrew Tate removing world champion kickboxer from his bio. So we can react to all this stuff and then whatever else is going on. But I think this is like the best stuff I've compiled for today's news. What up, Miata boy? We are Bryce Mitchell. Shit, we Bryce Mitchell. We are Joaquin Buckley. We are Joaquin Buckley tonight. Okay? Going off on Izzy was fucking hilarious. But I mean, we might as well just, hop right into it. It's a late night, so shout out to everybody tuning in late night. My apologies. I'm gonna go live earlier tomorrow. Okay, quick heads up. I'll go live around like I don't know, noon or 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we might actually even, I'm not gonna do a 3-hour stream tonight because that's gonna throw it all off for tomorrow. I just got distracted for a second. So yeah, we'll do maybe a couple hours tonight. Maybe like an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. We'll see. However the stream goes. But I'll hop on 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. A little early stream for Christmas Eve. And then we are live on Christmas too. I don't got shit going on Christmas, so shit, we could be live for a minute on Christmas. We're gonna throw a Christmas party. How about that? All right. Shit, I haven't even been like making videos. I see Guru over here in the corner of my feed making a video on the Andrew Tate thing. I mean, I did react to it. I guess I could clip off my reaction last night, but yeah, maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that tomorrow. We'll see. No 2-hour stream, holy fall off. Shit, we did a 5-hour stream last night. We're going live tomorrow. So, my apologies. Miata boy, my apologies. What else we got here? Team Lorenz Larkin here. What up, Mike Co? And then Shane Rodriguez, bro, I respect your takes. You like a real fighter like me. Real talk. Hell yeah. Shout out to Shane Rodriguez. I know you guys been seeing more of the fighters' takes and that, they be agreeing. They be agreeing. Okay? Oh, Shane, you actually commented on my one of my videos. I saw it. You're Asa Stevens' cousin or homie or something like that. What up to Shane? I saw your comment, homie. I appreciate you showing some love. Your reaction on Jake Paul is better than everybody's, and they copying your take. Even Brendan Schaub is. Shout out to Shane, my man Shane. Shit, we staying 10 toes down on that take, Shane. I ain't moving off it. No matter who disagrees with me, you know, it's funny because Ariel and a lot of these guys are like shaming us out of thinking this way. They're trying to call us stupid and stuff like that. You feel me? Even Logan Paul, essentially in this video I'm going to play you guys, he's basically saying like people who are upset are just stupid. You feel me? It's lame. They got no argument other than to call us stupid. You feel me? So we're going to play this whole thing right now. It's only about 15-20 minutes, and we'll get into some other news of the day. Okay, shout out to Shane Rodriguez, though. Tell Asa I said what's up. And all of Nito Boxing. Shout out to Nito Boxing. Eric saying, Ngannou fumbled a multi-million-dollar bag and being the first to KO Jake Paul, he better not let his second chance slip. Yeah, Eric, I mean, shit. If Jake's stupid enough to fight Ngannou, they might as well run it. They might as well run it. And I know I said Ngannou. Ngannou. Shane saying, you're funny as hell too, by the way. God bless. Shout out to fucking Shane. My man Shane. Okay. That's what we do over here, Shane. We fucking provide a little bit of comedy too. All right. Let's get into this whole Jake Paul thing. I don't want to talk about Jake Paul. Okay, I'm going to put this out there real quick. It's not like I want to talk about Jake Paul, you guys. But this is the news of the day. This is the biggest headline. Shit. We turning lemons into lemonade on Christmas week. So just bear with me. I'm still going live for you guys. If you want me to talk about anything, just drop it in the chat. Okay, if you got something better for me to talk about, I'm more than happy to. Saxby saying, what's up, boys? What's poppin', Saxby? Okay, we're getting into it now, Saxby. You haven't missed anything yet.
You look good. Hard to believe you had surgery a few hours ago, honestly.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Mike.
Jake, can I ask you a question really quick?
Wait, are we on the podcast?
Yeah. Jake, can I ask you a question as you sip that? Water.
Clear
I feel like you're going to ask me.
Real quick, I just want to show you guys the bad shape Jake is in when he like sat down. Check it out real quick.
I don't want
to.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Let them talk.
I mean, my man, you know, he looking kind of beat up. I personally think he should have took a worser beating, but it is what it is.
I thought you guys. How do
He looks terrible.
I look?
You look good. Hard to believe you had surgery a few hours ago, honestly.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Mike.
Jake, can I ask you a question really quick?
Wait, are we on the podcast?
Yeah. Jake, can I ask you a question as you sip that? Water.
Clear
I feel like you're going to ask me the question regardless of.
Jake, how are you able to sit down when your nuts are the size of basketballs? Like, how are you actually able to sit there with testicles that fucking large, bro? I was standing in this arena last night watching you, and I'm still, after all the fights you've had, in awe of the fact that you do what you do. It's mind-blowing to me.
Thank you, man. Yeah. I mean,
Before we get this started, they're taking a second to get started, so let me just interject right away. Okay, my issue with this whole thing is that these guys are basically gonna tell Jake to his face that like it was a joke for him to compete against AJ essentially. And I truly feel like everybody who's actually acting like they're on Jake's side, you know, not regardless of who's in the chat, I'm talking about people who actually know this guy. You know, Ariel Helwani, Logan Paul, Mike Malak. Okay, people who actually know Jake Paul, they're trying to defend him because they love him. You know, they have a relationship with him, right? In my opinion, they're actually disrespecting the fuck out of him. And, you know, I don't even understand how he can sit there and just like take that and not feel in his heart like, damn, they really don't think I can box. Because that's what people are saying. You know, Jake or Logan Paul, Mike's going to say that right now. Ariel's basically saying that in so many words, like, damn, this guy's a novice boxer, if that. And I mean, that's not what Jake Paul's wanting people to think. So personally, I think all the people who think they're actually defending Jake, especially his loved ones, they're actually disrespecting him. And I honestly believe that Jake Paul, if he actually truly is real with himself, he would appreciate my takes more than his brothers. Okay, it seems crazy to say, but just consider that for a second. You feel me? Because the narrative I'm pushing, at least I believed in Jake. At least I believed in Jake. So people who want to call me a hater and shit like that, a hater for what? Believing in Jake? But then that's where the catch-22 is, because Logan Paul, Ariel Helwani, they're calling people like me stupid, okay, for saying I believed in Jake. But Logan Paul gonna contradict himself, because Logan Paul is gonna basically start off by saying, yeah, you had no shot being in there. What do people expect? All the people who believed in you are idiots, right? And then he's gonna go back and say, I actually really believed in Jake. 6'7", boys, 6'7". Shit, I didn't mean for that to happen, but you guys get it. This guy's contradicting himself left and right. Left and fucking right. So just understand that point. Jake Paul, I think, would respect my takes more. At least I believed in him. And that's why it's crazy how, like, you know, I come off as a Jake Paul hater, and all this shit is so backwards, because this dude doesn't belong in this place in this position in the first place. That's why all this shit is so backwards, and there's so much mental gymnastics, to the point where, like, me discrediting him is actually showing that I at least believed in him, which nobody else is saying they did. So you guys are low-key the haters, in my opinion. But anyway, let's watch this now. Now that you know what you're getting into, let's take a look.
It's not that hard to get your ass beat.
I don't think it was that bad until that last couple.
I won 2 rounds
For sure.
and then he won 2, and then I got dropped. But yeah, I was doing good. I just think my cardio.
I'm not going to argue whether or not he won 2 rounds. You know, in my opinion, I don't think he did. But I don't know. If anyone wants to drop it in the chat, if you emphatically agree or disagree. But I don't really think Jake won 2 rounds. But shit, I haven't watched the fight back yet, so I kind of forget at this point.
Oh, just the mental pressure of the big guy and sparring the big people is different than the 10-ounce gloves. So I was feeling his power a lot more. But it was a great experience. Like, I learned a lot in there. I can't really fucking talk.
Are you in pain?
I do want to say, when he says great experience, bro, when you get put in a position like that, it's not learning on the job, homie. Like, it was a great experience. Is that what Terrence Crawford says when he competes against Canelo? It was a great experience. I learned a lot. I mean, come on, man. It shows you weren't on the level in the first place. I'm not going to get on his ass too much for that, but it's worth mentioning, you know? Acting like it's okay to be learning on the job. No, bro. Not at all. Not when you're in there against AJ.
Yeah, but
Does it hurt
it's not from like talking.
Talk to me about what your jaw feels like, because you got
It's like a baseball in there.
And, you know, again, for the record, I apologize for pausing it so much, but it's like I have to, bro. It's not that big of a deal again, but it's just worth mentioning. Like, he milking the fuck out of this broken jaw thing. A lot of people who are Jake Paul supporters, I guess, are new to the sport to some degree, so it's definitely worth mentioning. This ain't the type of broken jaw that, like, even Kevin Lee got. The UFC fighter, former UFC fighter Kevin Lee. When Kevin Lee broke his jaw, wired shut. Okay, sipping through a straw. So this dude's milking a fucking broken jaw, right? But at the end of the day, he's showing up on a podcast. It's not wired shut. He's talking. But just know that, like, he's milking the fuck out of this broken jaw. He wants all the attention for it. It ain't even like that type of broken jaw that real fighters go through. Jaw wired shut. Okay? And I want to bring this point up again, because Jake Paul bragging about this broken jaw so much. And whoever wants to disagree with me saying it's low-key soft, it's low-key goofy to be bragging about this broken jaw and posting x-rays every chance you get. 2 examples. Okay, Devin Haney allegedly got a broken jaw when he fought Ryan Garcia. Okay, example number 2, Colby Covington allegedly got a broken jaw when he fought Kamaru Usman. Okay, both men, till this day, okay, I'm chilled out tonight. So I would be screaming more, but I'm chilled out, okay? But it might be coming out of me. Till this day, these 2 men have never admitted to the broken jaw. They've never posted x-rays about it. When they get trolled for it, they always deny it, okay? So just understand, number 1, Jake Paul didn't get his jaw wired shut, and he's milking the fuck out of it, bragging about it till the fucking cows come home, okay? And number 2, real fighters don't even want their future opponents to know about that. You hear my fucking neighbor up there? What the fuck could she possibly be hammering at 10:49 p.m. in the evening? What the fuck could she be hammering? Like, do it later. So anyway, that completely threw off my point. But yeah, just about the broken jaw. You feel me? Just know that. Number one, fighters don't want to admit that. And number two, this dude didn't even get it wired shut. Let's continue.
Two
then-
plates,
It
Four.
just feels like
4 titanium plates.
4 titanium plates. How many do you have?
Just one.
8 screws. 8 screws.
What up to everybody in the chat? Like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will be reading chats. Bro, this bitch is so fucking annoying. This bitch is so fucking annoying. Anyway, I will be reading chats, but let's get through this. All right.
But wait, all right, wait. I got plate in my head, titanium rod in my hand. I think that's it. You got me beat.
I hope to God we're not starting an injury contest because you know the only thing I'll ever win will be metal in body. I have plates and screws throughout my hand. I have a rod the size of his leg in my
From
femur.
the car crash?
People asking about the knocking sound. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I think the lady upstairs, I don't know, maybe she hears my voice and she's pissed off about it. Look at her doing it again. Look at her doing it again. Maybe she's pissed off about hearing my voice late at night because I've been fucking going off lately. But fuck her. Fuck her. Maybe she's doing it intentionally, maybe not. I don't fucking know. Shit, we might get some crazy lore tonight.
From crashes, ski
Nice, he
accidents,
snapped his ankle
everything.
once.
Watch her come down and fucking knock on my door. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy, but let's hope not. I'm gonna tone it down a bit.
Mike wins.
Can I ask you,
Finally something.
if we're gonna maybe try to do this, I do want to know one thing, because I think one thing that is undeniable is your chin. I mean, anyone who questioned whether or not you had a chin, I think the answer to that question was proven last night. Bro, you can take a shot. Anthony Joshua hits you with probably his hardest shot that we've seen drop every other single fighter that he's fought.
Yeah.
And he hit you in the face, and not only did you not get knocked out, you dropped and said, wow.
I was like, wow, that was nice.
You know, it's actually funny to me. It's actually funny to me because you're never gonna know for sure, but I would be lying if I told you guys it didn't cross my mind that Logan Paul is backhanded complimenting his brother right here. You know, he's trying to compliment him, saying, you're so tough, you didn't even get knocked out. And when you went down, you're like, whoa, right? And so what's Jake supposed to do about this? Brag about it and keep laughing about it? Jake's in a very precarious position here because I've been saying Jake Paul quit in there. He should have got up. He should have kept fighting. Okay? Because he was able to fucking go, whoa. Okay? If you're able to do that goofy ass shit, bro, then you better get that mouthpiece back in. It didn't even fall out, but this is my form of speaking. You better get that mouthpiece back in, stand the fuck up, and get ready to go again. Get ready to go out fucking lights out this time. Because you're out here getting dropped going, whoa. And to be honest, because Logan Paul wants to compliment his chin, yeah, I think he got a pretty good chin. I'm going to compliment it to the point of this. Jake Paul got such a good chin, I don't even think it was a real drop. I think that Jake Paul just got hit so hard he fell out of pain. Not because his limbs, okay, were like essentially gone, right? I think he just went down because he took a hard shot. I don't think his limbs failed him like most guys happen with when they drop, right? So yeah, I think Jake got a good chin to the point where this whole knockout's a fucking fluke. And I'm going to finish it how I started it. Logan Paul with the backhanded compliment. Logan Paul, an evil motherfucker. He hates his brother. And I'm going to get more into it on how he keeps doing these backhanded compliments to his brother, trying to make it appear like he's backing him when it's really like you're making Jake look bad. Like I said, how the fuck is Jake going to like respond to something like this? Talking about he was laughing after he got dropped. He got a really good chin. Be careful, bro, because you're going to have to owe some money back to Netflix depending on how you respond here. Okay?
I was on the ground. I was like, that was a good shot.
Dude.
Did he surprise you with his power? Like-
No, to be honest, no. But, I mean, he surprised my jaw.
There's that one photo, your jaw looks like
It's
kind of
literally
off your
snapped,
face.
bro. It's literally snapped.
Dude, when
Completely snapped.
after the fight, you were like, I think like one of my teeth is, and you open your mouth, and I was the first to see it. I went, oh, you broke
your jaw.
dude. On both sides, too.
But yeah, I mean, I told everyone though that I would do better than Francis, and that Francis kind of got no chin.
So
Francis low-key soft.
you made it further in Francis.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
by ref 6, he went 6 rounds.
So, you know, this whole thing, I lasted longer than Francis. Francis low-key soft. So Logan Paul is going to be like, you know, trolling slightly, but being like, so he's better than Francis, right? I mean, I don't even got much to say to this, guys. I mean, I'm sure you probably expect a crash out here, but it's honestly so stupid. It's so lame. It's like, what you guys want me to say? You feel me? What the fuck you guys want me to say to this? I'm sure everybody watching knows how stupid this is. And if you do think like, yeah, he did last longer than Francis, I mean, god damn you, bro. It's okay. Shit, we're just going to agree to disagree and keep moving. Keep it pushing.
Rounds.
you know what that means.
What?
Also, I've been meaning to say this for a minute. I mean, it's insane. Like, it's fine, but it's just worth saying. Like, homie's just sitting here with his shirt unbuttoned. Like, it's like, bro, what the fuck's going on here with you? And then, of course, this girl was propped here intentionally just to be right in that corner shot, you know, just for the likes and views and all that stuff, which is fine. But, you know, if they're going to prop her up there, I'm going to mention it. And yeah, the whole shirt thing, it's just like, god damn, bro. If I did that on stream, you boys would be roasting me. Maybe I should, though. Maybe I should. I'll get more comments through the roasts. Anyway, let's continue.
He's got
He could beat Francis.
I'll fight Francis.
Based on the
this is
logic.
math.
Wow, that's a good idea.
He could beat
actually.
Francis.
I think maybe now he'll take it like and be like, oh shit.
Well, he has something to prove.
Yeah.
The resounding.
So let's make a poll right now real quick. Let's make a poll right now. Because I just want to see where people stand, because it's like, you guys got to live up to your words, right? You guys got to live up to your words. But shit, why I'm going to make it so easy for you? I'm going to just roast you guys once you make your votes instead. But shit, now you guys going to be too scared to. Should Jake fight Ngannou? No, I'll tell you guys. I'll spoil it because it don't fucking matter. Should Jake fight Ngannou? Anyone who votes yes on this, man, you guys the same people who are defending Jake, saying he stood no chance against AJ. What did you guys expect? You're still going to say he should fight Francis or what? Let's see what you guys got to say. Okay, let's post this poll and let's continue. We only got through 5 minutes of this so far. Anyway.
Twitter sentiment that just doesn't matter at all, but all the haters last night, their storyline was that you were moving around a lot, which I just
Boxing?
don't. I know, I just don't get it. Like, what do they expect you to do? So Joshua is gonna walk you down every time.
Bro, unless I die, people will still hate me.
It is so true. There's two pools of people in this fight. One pool is holy shit, mad respect to Jake Paul, what a fighter, absolute warrior. The other is fucking ran around the whole fight, shot takedowns, blah blah blah. Like, bro, God bless that latter group, because you guys are so fucking stupid. And like, I hope that life pans out for you, because if you're unable to see this fight for what it is, you have a level of dark hatred, black energy in your
they're
heart
just stupid.
that is just
A lot of them are just really.
Like I said, it's funny how he's going through this whole little thing right now. But really, what you're really saying is you guys are stupid for believing in Jake. Whoever believed in Jake must be an idiot, because Jake stood no chance in there. That's basically what Logan's saying. And he's going through all these mental gymnastics to do so. Again, it's a confusing thing, but let's rewind it.
able to see this. I hope that life pans out for you, because if you're unable to see this fight for what it is,
see the fight for what it was. Explain what it was, homie. But you're not gonna, so I have to do it. See this fight for what it was, meaning, right? It was a joke. It was a gimmick. It was essentially an exhibition. But at the end of the day, this was a pro-sanctioned bout. Okay?
you have a level of dark hatred, black
No,
energy in your
or they're
heart.
just stupid.
That is just
A lot of them are just really stupid.
That's
and that's
also
fine,
true.
And that's fine,
That's
dude.
also true.
But like, let me ask you a question. That strategy is one that I've seen Floyd use constantly. Move around the ring, find your proper counter punches, and throw shots when it makes sense for you. The only thing that I'll say, take away from the internet for a second, is like it seemed like that was what the problem was for your conditioning. You were moving a lot.
It was just mental.
Really?
It was just like him imposing his will on me and being massive and the big shots landing. And then, yeah, it pretty much all goes downhill from there.
I mean, shooting takedowns. I mean, we just got to say it. They're not going to talk about it. Shooting fucking takedowns. Logan's actually going to explain it, but it doesn't matter what Logan got to say because Jake was initiating fucking takedowns. Why the fuck would AJ be clinching up with Jake? We're going to get to it, but this is where we're at right now.
But I wish I had more than 3 weeks, I think, to prepare, to maybe have like put on some more muscle to be able to like sit there, hit him, and then I should have gone to altitude to train. That was my biggest mistake.
Do you feel good about your camp?
So he got gassed. It was a cardio issue, not a skill issue. Just insanity. Just insanity. Jake Paul's whole plan was to go in there and land a couple overhand rights and call it a day. So he could do the spin of a generation right here.
I felt good about it, yeah. But I mean, I just needed to have that extra level of cardio for this, and that only can come from going to
To
altitude.
Colorado or
And
something?
can I add that you were very sick for 10 days?
No, we can't do the sneeze 3 times thing right now.
He didn't sneeze 3 times, but that takes away from your cardio when you're recovering from illness.
I think the camp wasn't 100%. Is that accurate?
That's kind of what I was going to ask. Like, do you feel like it was your best camp?
No, I mean, just because like I was weighing like 200 pounds when we confirmed the fight, and then I had to gain more weight. But I mean, yeah, man, it's a great experience overall to be in there with someone who's that good. I learned a lot, and
It's just like, you're not here for that, bro. You're just not here for that. Absolutely ridiculous.
see where I could have done better. So I'm a little disappointed, but I also know how good he is. But I had him wobbled at one point.
You landed some.
I had him wobbled, and I was like, fuck, but he kept his hands up better this fight.
What round did he wobble him in? I mean, this guy's insane. Shout out to me, Audioboy, saying, Jacob, just say you wanted to see Jake die in the ring and let's move on. I mean,
that right hand.
essentially, that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And you wobbled him. I was right there. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, you wobbled him.
Yeah.
Go. I don't know who sat me there. That was fucking crazy.
Wobbled him, probably meaning like knocked him off balance for a second. Please.
I mean, I do know. I don't know why they let me sit there. I was talking mad shit. And it just
He goes, I don't know why they let me sit there. Then he realized how fake he's being because he can't help himself. You guys know how Logan Paul was in AJ's corner, right? Look at Logan try to say initially, I don't know why they let me sit there. Then he remembers, oh shit, everyone knows my brother's the owner of that promotion. Of course my brother pulled that string. So then he admits the truth. It's just like, look at, I'm just going to isolate for you guys how instinctually fake Logan Paul is. How instinctually fake he is. Okay? Instinctually, he just goes straight to being fake. That's why all the stuff, the fake praise he did for Jake, it's got a secret meaning to it. Okay? It's got a secret meaning to it.
I did.
I was like, you wobbled him.
Yeah.
Go. I don't know who sat me there. That was fucking crazy. I mean, I do know. I don't know why they let me sit there.
This guy. I don't know why they let me who sat me there. I mean, I do know. Please, bro. You know exactly why you were there. So that you guys could try to add pressure to AJ. Just be authentic for once in your life, homie.
I was talking mad shit. And I was just saying to Mike, it just pissed him off, and then he broke Jake's jaw.
Yeah, when you were sticking your tongue out him, I was like, don't make him mad, dude. Like,
I was just trying to have fun, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Well,
and I did have fun. Like, I love this sport. And
It's not about trying to have fun. That's not what it's all about. It's about fighting to win. It's not about having fun. It's not about having fun. Yeah, go in there and have fun, but I mean, shit, it's going for the win first and foremost. It don't matter if it was fun or not. It matters about getting that win. And sometimes, you know, fighting to the brink to get a win isn't that fun. Okay?
I love this job. It doesn't even feel like a job. It's just fucking awesome. I just had a blast in there. Win, lose, or draw. This sport has done so much for me, and I just am happy and grateful, and just all the life memories that are created through these fight weeks and everything that we've done is just super awesome. And I'm going to be able to look back at my life and just be really happy one day.
Yeah.
You're
God-
a fucking
God
dude.
bless you.
You're
God bless
honestly
you.
amazing, dude.
You make us very
I
happy.
hate to glaze because I know they're gonna call me a glazer, but honestly, like it's not very often that I'm sitting these days watching someone and just saying to myself, like, "Wow, I'm fucking proud of this person, dude." Like we've watched you grow and evolve on this show and in life in general. And when I just watch you go in against a monster like that and stand in the pocket and take the shots and keep getting back up, and promote the sport that like. Honestly, 6 years ago, like people weren't talking about boxing. 7 years ago, people weren't talking about boxing, bro. Maybe a couple standout events. And so I know the sport's doing a lot for you, but I think you're doing a lot for the sport, dude. And I'm so proud of you, man.
Yeah, I'm very happy with MVP
And this narrative about you're doing a lot for the sport, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We don't need you, homie. We don't need you at all. We don't need you at all. Nobody asked you to come in here and do this. You really think that like Crawford versus Canelo got more viewership because Jake Paul's in boxing? Is that really what people think? Like we needed Jake Paul fights to have taken place in the first place to generate the 41 million that watched Canelo versus Crawford, which is 8 million more than AJ versus fucking Jake. Okay? How the fuck does that make sense to you guys? We didn't need that for Canelo Crawford. If we did, you would have trumped their numbers. How many people do you think really watched Terrence Crawford versus Canelo because Jake Paul got in the sport? Okay, it's not even a fucking significant number.
all the fights on the undercard. It was just an amazing show. Our partnership with Netflix. So there's so much good that came from this.
For sure.
Before you leave, can I tell you one other thing that I realized, and I want you to know it? Okay. You have a opponent culture problem with their walkout songs.
This is a
I've
trash
realized
ass
the
take.
pattern, and don't get me wrong, but before that happened, for culture walkout song, if you're to think about, you should.
No, it's not going to be a Jake Paul roasting session. It's like almost over with. It's almost over with. I hate doing this.
Start
Switch to
monitoring.
walk-up.
Yeah, or you should becoming a problem.
I think you want to ask him before he gets out of here.
Or maybe,
That's
or maybe you just use
I
a
think
British
you-
song next time.
Miata Boy, now he's capping, which is absolutely ridiculous. Saying, Jake did 1,000 times better than Tate, and yesterday you called Chase a better boxer than AJ. When the fuck would I say that, Miata Boy? I literally used the example because people are getting on Andrew Tate's ass for looking like a bad fight when it doesn't come down to how quality the fight was. It comes down to how hard each fighter fought. And the example I used is two fucking guys in high school meet up after school and duke it out. It's going to look like a shit-ass fight. But guess what? Two guys show heart. They both get respect. And that's what Andrew Tate did, and that's what Chase Demore did. They both showed heart. They both get respect. It's not about how pretty the fight was. Not at all. Or else two guys who fight after high school who fight their heart out, and if it's an ugly fight, they don't get respect? Please, bro. Please. It's all about showing your heart and your mettle. And on top of that, Jake did 1,000 times better than Tate. We literally started this off by explaining how Jake Paul quit in the ring, Miata Boy. We literally started this off by explaining how Jake Paul quit in the ring. And how he fucking faked the drop, how he should have continued, and how his brother backhanded complimented him for it. Praising him for his chin, when really he's just exposing him for quitting. So how could a guy like that do 1,000 times better than Tate? At least Tate went the distance after gassing after the second round. More than Jake Paul can say for himself. Didn't Tate also go face down on the canvas one time too? Okay, and he got up and he kept fighting, right? Okay then. Okay then. Putting cap in the chat. Everybody drop the cap emoji because Miata Boy now resorting to lying. Now Miata Boy resorting to lying. because these guys don't got no fucking point to stand on when they're defending Jake. Not one, not single one. Come on, everybody in the chat right now. You really think, because this is what Miata Boy says, yesterday you said Chase Demore was better than AJ. You guys really think that? You guys really think that that would come out of my mouth? I mean, what a fucking asinine ass statement. It almost feels like Miata Boy just pulled that troll out of me. He just pulled that troll out of me. He don't even mean it, but he just pulled the troll right out of me. So that's fine. That was a success for you, Miata Boy. You definitely trolled and you got it back. Maybe I shouldn't have even responded to that. But anyway, you know I'm not lying shit. I know for a fact you're lying, homie, and the fucking tape is back there anyway. The tape is back there. It ain't been deleted. Go watch yesterday's stream and go clip that off and then bring that back to me, where I say Chase Demore is a better boxer than AJ. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
Are you gonna keep boxing?
Yeah.
You really love this shit, huh?
Yeah. I'm going to take some time off
To do
go
what?
support Utah at the Olympics.
So sick.
Then she's maybe go. Honestly,
I
I'm ready,
concur.
bro. I've
Yeah, you're gonna be a Kurtz thing.
and pre-order or buy my.
Talk about your book.
Okay.
They're going to talk about Jake for another 5 minutes here. And this is where Logan kind of goes back on his word. And remember, everybody, Logan's saying that you're an idiot if you believed in Jake. Because essentially, this is the argument that I'll say again. People think they're calling you an idiot for believing in Jake because you should have known what this fight was, right? Okay, well then how come Logan admits right now that he actually believed in Jake? You guys hear this lady crashing out upstairs?
While we're here, or let's talk about your book.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Move over to the A mic, please. Pam Stepnick, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
What was it like for you seeing Jake fight AJ yesterday?
What it's always like.
And here's another simple way of saying it. They're calling you stupid if you got duped for the promo, so to speak. That's what the narrative is. You're stupid if you got duped for the promo. That's how low they're setting the bar right now. You're stupid if you got duped for the promo. In history of fighting, when has this been a narrative? It's never been, because fighters go out there and fight, except for Jake Paul.
Nerve-wracking. It's very nerve-wracking as like a mom, like my aggression comes out too. Like I want to get in that ring and punch Eddie Hearn, for instance. Yeah.
Why?
Why Eddie
Because
Hearn?
I don't like his smug face.
You don't like his smug face?
No.
I called Jeff Levin
he
this
literally
morning. I
thinks he's
swear,
better
I
than
said
everybody
Eddie
in the
Hearn's
world.
shit-eating grin. I said the exact bro.
Jake's over there, like, you know, struggling, and he's sitting over there smiling like the cat who swallowed.
He's a legendary.
You think he
that's-
was happy with what happened to Jake?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, and that's sickening to me. It's sick. I don't like it. Even Anthony Joshua had
Did he really?
no. It's just boxing.
Bro, I said, bro, you know I love you, but like it's the fight game. I'm obviously gonna talk as much.
Yeah.
You know that wasn't. Oh, I thought maybe I could get in his head in a def class. And like, perhaps if you to use one of
That's fine.
that's good, right? Break your jaw.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's bit off more than you could chew.
Perhaps
That is.
if you-
It's not the. That's on Jake. Get in the ring. And I knew God was in his. Really was in.
love how you've not moved the position. She's answered a bit.
Just
Oh,
leave.
good. Can Pat clip it?
Yeah.
I just want to say something first. I spoke to you before the fight. Spoke to my team, obviously, before the fight. I gave Jake's odds of winning about a 5 to 10% chance. That's before the poly market came out, and they too seemed to place it between 5 to 15%. I think his odds of winning were between 5 and 10%. But the conviction that he has in himself for his close friends and family really makes everyone believe that although those are like the odds, and it
Yes.
seems like that is the consensus of people, he overcomes the odds. And so
Yes.
while the odds are low, I still believe he could do it.
But that puts you guys.
And, you know, Logan even says it very well here. You know, in the past, right, Jake has been overcoming the odds. All the guys that he's fought, nobody believed that Jake can beat him, right? The majority of these guys, right? The majority of these guys. Talking about Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley. I mean, shit, people even thought that Ben Askren would be Jake. Okay, so technically he has overcome the odds. Yes, it becomes more normal as time goes on. And in hindsight, it's like, well, that was obvious. But in the moments in time when he fought these guys coming up, he was overcoming the odds. And so Jake has done a good job of overcoming the odds and speaking with conviction, even when people don't believe he can do it. So this is what his career has been built off of. So I don't think people are necessarily stupid for feeling that they got duped on the promo here. Because yes, Jake Paul talked himself into this opportunity and then he didn't show up for it. So what does that say? It means he talked himself into this opportunity simply for a financial incentive. Not because he ever thought he could win the fight, because of the financial incentive. And bro, when you do stupid shit like that, you should get called out for it. Point blank period. Point blank period. And at the very least, if you're not going to get called out for it and all this other shit, then you should at least, fight your heart out. Like you actually talked like you would do.
Guys in a weird position sometimes too, because
we come across delusional and
no,
insane.
not even that, but especially for you as someone who like probably still feels very.
And not even to say that Jake Paul could have won, right? But more so because this shit gets so fucking confusing. I want to be so clear. It's not even that Jake Paul could have won. My thing that I've been saying is I thought Jake Paul could have competed against AJ. With everything he's been saying, with all the things he's been doing, okay, I thought, you know what, Jake Paul should go in there and try to compete with AJ. Not even that he could have competed with AJ, but he should have tried to compete with AJ. And I don't believe he did. I don't believe he did. And the fact that he didn't, it means he shouldn't have even stepped in there in the first place. We're almost done with this.
Responsible for his safety when he comes to you guys and says, like, listen, no one has ever jumped out of a plane without a parachute and landed on their feet safely. I'm going to be the first person to jump from 20,000 feet and just land. And he's so convincing in it, and Polymarket gives him a 0.00001% chance of living. But he's like, yo, I'm telling you, I can do it. So what I'm asking is, like, where do you guys draw the line? Because I put money on Jake. Okay, I did.
How much?
Not a significant amount.
Nina put $10,000 on Jake.
Wow.
I know. I personally could not imagine a world where even at 5%.
So, Mike's really the one saying, if you guys really thought that he doesn't have a chance, then why'd you let him do it in the first place? That's pretty much what he's trying to say. And he's asking, where do you draw the line then? Because you guys didn't believe in him, but you still let him do it. So where do you draw the line if you let him step in there against AJ? And it's a fair question. It's a totally fair question. Now, my brain's already exhausted from this, so we're done with this topic. This is like complete mental gymnastics. And yeah, I'm exhausted from it already. But we can read some chats. Jake Paul never had a chance. AJ Gold 2X from Anthony Robertson with the bank pin at the end. Jake is a grown man that makes his own decisions. I drink a Boost for breakfast and a Ensure for dessert. Jake got a walkout to Kanye through the wire next fight. So they should have sold the fight as a one-sided fight. Okay, well, Chael Sonnen, when he fought John Jones, he wouldn't will so. And he still sold the fight. I mean, I have no clue what you're saying. I mean, I know what you're trying to say, Miata boy. I know what you're trying to say. And again, that has nothing to do with me in this argument right now. But I mean, if it's the same premises of argument, then I mean, if you're asking me if I respect Chael for going in there and losing to John Jones and selling the fight, no, I don't respect him for doing that. I wouldn't respect anyone for doing that. But listen, at the end of the day, the part of the other addition to this argument is that Jake Paul talked himself into a fight multiple weight classes above him with AJ. Multiple weight classes above him with AJ. And I don't think that Chael Sonnen did the same thing in that context. Okay, when Chael Sonnen was a middleweight, he moved up to light heavyweight. He was done fighting at middleweight anyway. He was a big ticket seller. Dana White put him up in that opportunity. And yeah, he might have gotten his ass fucking beat by John Jones, but at the very least, he belonged in there. If that makes sense to you. Maybe he didn't belong in there because he got pushed to the top right away, but you should understand what I'm saying. They were in the same weight class and shit like that. Like, that was a fair sanctioned fight. It wasn't something where Chael Sonnen gets to run around the whole time in circles and get called, you know, oh, at least you went rounds with him. Fighters sell fights. They're selling a product. It's like selling a car. Oh my God. I'm not going to argue this because it's actually dumb to argue, bro. And it's like, it's getting like somewhat difficult, especially because I'm like, my brain's exhausted after this Logan Paul thing now. And bringing in Chael Sonnen is just like so fucking pointless. But let me go ahead and say this real quick. Fighters sell fights, right? Again, selling yourself into the second highest grossing fight of all time behind Mayweather-Pacquiao against a guy multiple weight classes above you. You're just stealing money from fans from Netflix. That's all it is. You're just stealing money from fans and Netflix. Point blank period. It doesn't matter about Chael Sonnen and John Jones because at least they were in the same weight class. Chael Sonnen fought for a title the weight class below, and he fucking almost beat Anderson Silva, right? Yeah, he got his ass beat in the rematch, but he showed he could almost beat Anderson Silva, right, Miata boy? Mr. Genius. And then, okay, what's been the debate too? When Anderson Silva was the reigning champion for so long and John Jones was the reigning champion for so long, what was the debate then? Oh my gosh, Anderson Silva should move up to fight John Jones. Shouldn't he? What would happen? Even though people knew somewhat, you know, John Jones is going to probably beat Silva. So it's not apples to apples, bro. Saying that Chael Sonnen sold the fight against John Jones and didn't try. Yeah, I mean, I'd look down on him for not trying. But at the end of the day, it wasn't a robbery of some sorts. It was simply what it was. A guy getting his ass beat that fought for the title at the weight class below, almost beat him, and moved up a division. He's the highest grossing ticket seller from the division below and probably in the promotion at the time. He fought for a title the weight class below and almost beat him. When he moves up, of course he can compete against John Jones with a couple wins at light heavyweight. No, I know exactly what you're talking about, Miata boy. Don't trip, homie. I got you exactly, homie. I got you right where I want you. I got you right where I want you, homie. Now I got to ignore the Chael thing. Fuck no, I'm not going to ignore the Chael thing. Fuck no, I'm not going to ignore the Chael thing. The whole point, again, you can even, like, okay, so let's isolate it then. Let's isolate it and dwindle down the point for Miata boy. Let's stoop down a little bit because Miata boy just got walked down, so let's make it a little bit easier. Let me be a little bit more friendly. Okay, let's go ahead and move the goalpost for Miata boy, and I'll still play ball. Because Miata boy says, ignore the Chael thing. I was just making a point, Jacob, about selling fights. My thing, you can sell a fight. You can sell a fight if you're in the division, if you've won a lot of fights, and you got yourself in a title opportunity. You can sell the fight. And you can still go in there and get your ass beat. And yeah, I'll probably look down on you if you quit in there. Because quitting is quitting. And quitting is always looked down on in the sport. But you can sell a fight in that concept and still fucking take a badass beating, and I'd be okay with it. But when you sell the second highest growing fight in boxing history, below Mayweather-Pacquiao, against a guy 3 weight classes above you, bro, you're stealing. You are stealing. And the least you could have done is try to win. The least you could have done is get up after getting knocked down, since you made a funny face anyway. That's the least you could have done. And then people are going to say, oh yeah, you fucking, you want him to die in there. Well, shit, bro. Live up to it somehow. Live up to it somehow. Because you're literally stealing from people. Broken jaw isn't taking a beating, guys. Like I said, flexing your mouth after it shows you weren't hurt bad enough. You just quit. Flexing your mouth after it shows you weren't hurt bad enough. You just quit. It don't matter about the broken jaw, Miata boy, because let me walk you down again for the third time. For the third time. I'm getting so excited. I want to get a little dance going because I'm just walking homie down. Talking about a broken jaw, that's just enough to end it. How many fighters go through all kinds of crazy stuff in fights? Break their fucking bones in fights, toes, elbows, forearms. Let's take JDM as an example, right? JDM shattered his forearm. Let's take another one for an example. Dan Hooker shattered his forearm. I'm talking against what? Gilbert Burns for JDM. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, maybe Dan Hooker and Jalen Turner or something like that. If I'm getting the fight wrong, I'm getting the fight wrong. But I'm talking Dan Hooker shattered his forearm in a fight. Kept fighting all the way through to the fucking end of the bell. JDM shattered his forearm mid-fight against fucking Gilbert Burns. He fought till the end of the bell. It ain't a reason to quit just because you break something. You're in there to win. Guess why, too? Because you're against an opponent you can beat. And this is my whole point with all of it, bro. Jake Paul was in there against an opponent he couldn't beat. He was never in there to win. And who gives a fuck if he broke his jaw? He should have kept fighting. Because if you can keep fighting, you should keep fighting. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. JDM broke his forearm. He could keep fighting. He kept fighting. Dan Hooker broke his forearm. He could keep fighting. He kept fighting. If I'm not mistaken, both these guys won their fights anyway. After continuing to fight with the broken forearm, they both came back to win. Shit, I'm so excited about this shit. I'm so excited about walking these boys down right now. Shit, Miata Boy, the main character, though. At least you got the balls to fucking come at me, or at least your comments got my attention. So shout out to you for that. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't give a fuck about the broken jaw. And I just walked that point down again. That's why this is turning into the debate day 4. But I know you guys feel me. I want to see some fucking walking emojis in the chat. I want to see something. Where everyone at now? Where's everyone at now? Yeah, what's the point now? I just proved it to you. It don't fucking matter, bro, that he broke his jaw. If you can continue fighting, you should continue fighting. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if he was so concerned about his health and safety, he should have never stepped in there in the first place. He should have never stepped in there in the first place if he was so concerned about his health and safety. But shit, I'm the crazy one. I'm just this crazy ass guy. Shout out to fucking John Dong. I'm walking you down, FN. Shout out to Miata Boy. I'm walking your ass down, homie. I'm walking it down, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Shit, I'm here for you, homie. I'm here for you. Join the dark side, homie. Join the fucking dark side already. I don't know why you guys are staying against me. Okay? Join the dark side, because right now you guys are all on Ariel's side. And like, man, I mean, if it ain't fucking anything I said to convince you, you guys want to be on Logan Paul's side and like Ariel Helwani's side? Like, that's the side you guys want to be on or something? Like, genuinely. It ain't, shit. You guys all know this is just fucking ain't nothing personal. And it's hard for me to snap out of it and just go into something else and start joking. But, yeah, I think we're moving on from this topic. I want to stay in a good mood. And, yeah, we're going to move on. You're on MMA Joey's side is crazy. Shit, I mean, I haven't listened to him once. I have no idea what he's saying. So I couldn't deny or confirm it. But Miata Boy, you've been wrong several times. I caught you lying once. So it's like, it gets to a point where I can't even believe what you're saying. Like, if I can't confirm it, then you might be capping, because you already capped once tonight. I'm seeing red. Good, homie. Good. You better be seeing fucking red, because I'm getting through to you. And you will eventually join my side. I didn't even want to go down this route tonight. I honestly didn't even want to go down this route tonight, but we did. Kevin from Chicago saying, respect Jacob. I think you mean Jake. But then saying Jake was a YouTube Disney kid 5 years ago, and now he's fighting UFC champion and gold medalist boxer. It's not that easy, homie. Just because he's fighting them doesn't mean he deserved to fight them. And I think that's what's going over a lot of your guys' heads, like Kevin from Chicago. It's like, he's fighting gold medalist boxers. Bro, yes, but he didn't deserve to do it. So what the fuck is going on here? Like, if he didn't deserve to do it, then we should be upset about that to some degree. I'm going to find that clip and at you. Miata Boy, you know where to find me. I responded to your fucking DM earlier asking me when I'm going live. So you know where to find me. Shit. But it don't matter. It don't matter if he got that same take as me. I didn't get it from him. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'm on the right side of history here. I'm on the right side of history. Regardless of anything. Kevin from Chicago saying, MMA Joey would be dumping on Jake Paul. I got no clue. I got no clue what MMA Joey thinks about anything. You guys should stop giving him free clout in the chat right now. That's what I think. Unless you guys are going to go over to his fucking live stream and start name dropping me. Why the fuck you guys giving him all this clout on my fucking chat right now? Go over, not right now, but you guys, if you guys are dropping his name that much in my chat, you better be fucking dropping my name in his chat. Shit. The fact that you guys are watching him in the first place is a fucking, is like a, I don't know the word I'm trying to find. Like an indoctrination on your fucking intelligence. Why the fuck are you even watching that shit? I know some people watch it, so shit, I don't mean to insult you. Soda Pop loves MMA Joey. But shit, I had to go there. I had to go there. All right. Do you think Yoel KOs Jake Paul in a boxing only fight? Maybe. But I'd probably go with Jake Paul, John Dong. The only thing is, I don't think Jake Paul could knock out Yoel. Yoel got that like electrically, or not electrically, but he got that surgically mended neck that's just all metal. You feel me? So I don't think Yoel could get knocked out. Can Jake Paul fight him the whole fight without getting himself knocked out by one of Yoel's big haymakers? I don't know. It's actually a good question, John Dong. I'm thinking about it still. Maybe I'd go, I mean, shit. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50, homie. For me, it's a 50-50. I could go both ways. Sub homie Dong. Yeah, shout out to John Dong. He always be fucking getting me back on like some other topics when I'm fucking ranting. So shout out to John Dong. Sometimes I need an escape from the fucking current topic we're in. I mean, shit, it's kind of related, but still a different side of it. And then Miata Boy saying, I'm a main character in this chat. I mean, there's no doubt about it, homie. There's no doubt about it. You get what you earn, Terry Brand. Shout out to Kevin from Chicago. Shout out to AJD too, by the way. You know I love seeing AJD in the chat. He just be dropping his opinions. Anthony Robertson, Tank beat Pitbull with a broken hand. I saw it. Exactly. So just because Jake Paul broke his jaw, it ain't no reason to fucking quit that fight. Bottom fucking line, if you can continue fighting, you should continue fighting. And if you can make a funny face when you get dropped, you best fucking get up and continue fighting. Or don't make a funny face. I mean, my points, you guys can go a million different ways with it, with all your responses, but the points stay the points. It's actually so simple for me. The points always stay the points. No matter what anyone has to say to me, right? Make up all the excuses you want. The broken jaw thing. Boom. It don't matter about that. Fighting is so simple, bro. There are fucking standards in this game. And if you break certain standards, you get looked down on. It's just simple as that. Same as quitting. Quitting, all that kind of stuff. What up, America First? I'm checking back in. Have you moved from Jake Paul? We are moving on now, America First. And I saw you comment on my reel today. So, America First. Let's take a look. He got up, blamed the ref. Shout out to AJD. You can't hate on Jake for bucking the system world we live in. I know it's the world we live in, Kevin from Chicago, but there's plenty of things in the world we live in that I also bitch about. There's plenty of things in the world we live in that I also bitch about. I mean, talk about politics for a second. I'm not going to get super into it, but come on. It's the world we live in, right? The bullshit political system in the U.S. Insurance, medical insurance, right? It's the bullshit world we live in the U.S. Does that mean we shouldn't bitch about it? No, it doesn't mean we shouldn't bitch about it. So I get what you're saying completely. Yes, Jake Paul bucked the system. He straight up bucked the system. I'll give him credit for bucking the system, but I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. And I'm trying to tell you guys, there's multiple ways I would have been okay with it. He could have tried to beat AJ. Okay? He could have actually took a real ass beating. There's multiple ways he could have fucking made me be okay with it, but the way he didn't fight AJ, the way he went down prematurely, I don't respect it. I don't respect it. Not with the money he made. Not with the money he made. America First, I'm here. Let's do some real talking now. Shout out to fucking America First. Let's do some real talking. I'm going to read these last few chats and we'll move on. In sub. Shout out to fucking Anthony Robertson for subbing. Shout out to you, homie. Even though you say you're not my homie, shit, I'm calling you homie. Day 4 of Jake Paul. We're moved on now, Miata Boy. We're moved on. But I'm reading these chats. Nice, we moving on. We can hate on Jake though. Yes, sir, Tyler Betts. We can definitely hate on Jake. Have you reacted to Rampage opinion on Sean Strickland to Aiden Ross? No, I haven't, Saxby. If you want to drop it in the chat. Bro is giving everything from the start and still a bitch. Shout out to Tyler Betts. Given everything from the start and still a bitch. Did Ryan Garcia quit when he got hit with a body shot and never got up? You know, a lot of people do say he quit. I wouldn't, you know, that's a lot of people do say he quit, Kevin. A lot of people do. It ain't as bad of a quit as against with Jake Paul though. It just ain't as bad of a quit. I mean, for starters, they were in the same weight class, right? Jake Paul or Ryan Garcia cut a lot of weight. A body shot finished him off. So it's a tricky one to answer, Kevin from Chicago. And I will admit that's probably the best point you can give is the Ryan Garcia thing. It's the one of the closest, but it still wasn't like as big of a fluke as Jake Paul in my opinion. And at least Ryan tried to win the fight, right? At least Ryan went in there and he tried to win the fight. If Ryan went around and ran around and shot for takedowns and never gave himself a chance, I might have sang a different tune. But like I say, I can always just go right back to the points. So, you know, it's fine that you brought that up, but all the points still stand. It's a very nuanced conversation. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. And I do need to fucking grab some water real quick before we get into the next topic, but I'll play this real quick for you guys. All right? Joaquin Buckley reacting to Israel Adesanya. Okay, give me a minute here. Is he like you called him like a sweet motherfucker and you give him a taste, but you don't like boy puss?
But see, I'm man enough to come to your face. Tell me how you feel to my face though, bro. Instead of being like a hoe, you all underneath the covers and shit like, man, I hate that nigga, sweet motherfucker. Cause I don't know why you on my dick anyway. You ain't no real fighter. Little, you know, you want to be a little pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? I will give you a sample, but I don't like boy pussy. And that's 100.
You funny as hell.
You wilding on that one, but can you come on, elaborate on that one a little bit for us? Give the people what they
Elaborate on
want
what?
to hear.
You said
Okay,
it.
what does sweet mean? Sweet means like zesty?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
you think he's sweet?
right now, the community is strong. The community is strong within the UFC. Matter of fact, I don't want no problem. I don't want no smoke with them zesty folks, right? But yeah, you know, Izzy different. I ain't gotta explain it. You know what I'm saying? What's understood ain't gotta be explained, bro. Anybody that be putting them French tips on their nails, you know what I'm saying? Be twerking out there before they get into their fight. Like, you different, big fella. You definitely part of the community. He definitely part of the community. Don't get it twisted.
I think you said something to Izzy like you called him like a sweet motherfucker and you give him a taste, but you don't like boy puss?
But see, I'm man enough to come to your face. Tell me how you feel to my face though, bro. Instead of being like a hoe, you all underneath the covers and shit like, man, I hate that nigga, sweet motherfucker. Cause I don't know why you on my dick anyway. You ain't no real fighter. Little, you know, you want to be a little pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? I will give you a sample, but I don't like boy pussy. And that's 100.
You funny as hell.
You wilding on that one, but can you come on, elaborate on that one a little bit for us? Give the people what they
Elaborate on
want to hear.
what? You said
Okay,
it.
what does sweet mean? Sweet means like zesty?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
you
right
think
now,
he's sweet?
right now, the community is strong. The community is strong within the UFC. Matter of fact, I don't want no problem. I don't want no smoke with them zesty folks, right? But yeah, you know, Izzy different. I ain't gotta explain it. You know what I'm saying? What's understood ain't gotta be explained, bro. Anybody that be putting them French tips on their nails, you know what I'm saying? Be twerking out there before they get into their fight. Like, you different, big fella. You definitely part of the community. He definitely part of the community. Don't get it twisted.
I think you said something to Izzy. Sorry for keeping that replaying for a minute. I'm sure you guys don't mind. But yeah, so Joaquin calling Israel Adesanya zesty, elaborating on the comments, calling him a sweet motherfucker. I would give you a taste, but I don't like boy pussy. I mean, shit, we had to ask Buck about it. We got the answer. Anybody who puts French tips on their nails, who be twerking before they fights. Yeah, you different, big fella. You fucking different, big fella. What you guys got to say? Okay, so Saxby dropping a short in the chat. Why are you dropping 3 though, Saxby? We really got to look at 3. You guys don't got much to say. Let me see. Jake calling out Ngannou is crazy. What up, Eli? Everybody coming in now still wants to still talk about the Jake thing. I mean, I don't mind talking about it. I'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay, Saxby, I'll look at the 3. I'll get to it, Saxby, but let me get caught up on chat real quick. Tyler saying, Jake Paul exactly 1 year and 5 days older than me. He was admitted he is old at the press conference. How I feel too lately, though. Jake trying to become a promoter and bigger businessman. I mean, Tyler, I'm 29 and shit. I'm having a crisis until I turn 30. That shit's over for me. You feel me? When I turn 30, that shit's over for me. Definitely fucking, enjoying every second of being in my 20s because that shit almost over with. And you do, once you hit 30 as an athlete in the fight game, you are getting, you're kind of becoming, you're entering that, over the hill stage. You're not over the hill yet. You're still reaching the peak, but by 32, maybe 33, the decline begins, right? So it's just one step closer. Once you hit those 30s, you know the decline coming. When you're in your 20s, the decline never coming. It ain't even in your fucking foresights. And Eli, I'm glad you're saying Jake calling out Ngannou is crazy. It is, bro. It is crazy. And yes, I get it. The people who are like, we'll let it happen because Jake can get knocked out again. That's fine. That's fine. But a lot of people who think like Jake can beat Ngannou, I just better not catch you guys being the same people who are praising Jake for how he fought AJ. Because you're the same people who say, oh, you guys are dumb for thinking he could have ever hung with AJ. Well, then why the fuck you want to see Jake versus Francis? He can't hang with Francis either. If we're not giving Jake credit, we're not giving Jake credit. Point blank, period. Saxby says, let's not mention Jake Paul and get upset when the brother reacts the way he feels. Shout out to fucking Saxby, my man. America First Talking Boxing. Trump introduced as the host of the Kennedy Center Honors primetime on CBS to the Rocky soundtrack in a tux. Well, shit, shout out to Trump then. Shout out to America First. I'm not sure how that's related to boxing necessarily, but I always appreciate an America First chat. Foreman broke AJ's jaw. Shout out to or Ali's jaw. Sorry, we just been talking about AJ. Foreman broke Ali's jaw. Exactly. Miata Boy saying, I'm going to read this. Miata Boy's saying, if Buck doesn't fix his grappling skills, he's never going to succeed. He should have took Pat's offer and not just call him out again. I mean, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, Miata Boy, so I almost wish I didn't read it. But like we talked about in the interview, bro, Joaquin has been fixing his grappling skills. He has been. Okay, you can rest assured he has been. I asked him about it. He said he called up his coach, Nick Simmons. Nick Simmons, I'm 90% sure, beat Henry Cejudo, okay, around the time where Henry was still competing in the Olympics. So Nick Simmons, a great wrestler, an Olympic-style wrestler. He's got connections. Joaquin called Nick Simmons. He asked him what he should do to patch up his holes in his loss to Kamaru Usman. Nick Simmons told him what to do. Nick Simmons recommended a few training partners out in St. Louis area. Joaquin called him up. Joaquin's been training wrestling ever since. Joaquin also said, I wouldn't have even taken the Pat Downey match if I wasn't already working on my wrestling since the Usman fight. So even when he accepted the Pat Downey match, he had been working on his wrestling since the Usman fight. Now he's been working folk style, not freestyle, because folk style is the style of wrestling in martial arts. Control is more freestyle. Think about it like that. Control is more folk style, which is in MMA. You want to control them. You want to hold them down. In freestyle, you don't do that. You don't control them. You don't hold them down. It's all takedowns. No control. Okay, so Buckley's been working folk style. He went over and competed in freestyle. So there was a difference in competition there in what he's been training. But that's actually proving Miata Boy's point that, yeah, Joaquin's been training folk style in preparation for his UFC return. And yes, it's of my belief, Miata Boy, that Joaquin, it would have been nice to hear him accept Pat Downey's offer to go ahead and help him sharpen up his wrestling. But as you heard from Joaquin, he's calling out Shavkat right now. He believes he has what it takes to out-grapple Shavkat. Not only or let me put it like this. He believes he has what it takes to stop Shavkat's takedowns, and he believes he has what it takes to take down Shavkat. So that's why he doesn't want to, he doesn't need to call on Pat Downey right now. He said he didn't even close the door on it. He said, maybe in the future, if I fight another elite wrestler, then I'll call on Pat Downey. I'm not opposed to it. And I can get my lick back in training too. Okay, so shout out my man Buck. We keep it real. We keep it real. We spoke about it. He gave a genuine answer. Okay, the lady's fucking knocking on my door. 1 second. Oh boy, we got the lady knocking on my door. Okay, the lady was pissed off. 1 second. I don't think I locked the door. 1 second. Okay, we got neighbor lore for sure. We got neighbor lore. We got neighbor lore for sure. Basically, she's been hearing everything I've been saying for weeks, and she's been not sleeping. Oh, that's insane, bro. That's insane. What are you guys saying in the chat? No, but I gotta talk quietly. So if I'm whispering, like now you guys know why. But yeah, apparently, like, shit, she can hear everything I'm saying. So I don't know. Maybe I gotta move the stream somewhere else. But no, I feel bad. She got like a daughter and shit like that. So I feel bad. She was a nice lady. She was even apologetic. She's like, I don't want you to be upset. Like, but we're just trying to sleep and shit like that. So I'm like, no, it's all good. I apologize myself. But I knew she wouldn't understand what I was saying. Like if I explained to her what I'm doing every night. So I was just like, I'm basically just like playing video games. I got headphones on. Like I'm just talking to people online. So like I didn't even know how loud I'm being. But she's like, oh, no worries, no worries. I just like, I'm glad I found out that it's you. So, and then she was apologizing, and I was like, nah, don't be sorry. Like, it's all good. Like, I'm sorry for keeping you guys up. So we might actually change the setup because maybe there's something going on where like, it's just like, even if I talk softly, it's like, I don't know what's going on. So maybe I'll move into the living room or something. But yeah, I feel low-key kind of bad. You guys know I'm a nice guy. But I'm not gonna give her a hard time. But yeah, Tyler Betts saying you can speak, bro. They can move. No, invest in a box that takes sound down. Okay. I mean, shit, I got these sound foam things. It's supposed to kind of like prevent the sound, but maybe I need to put the sound foam on the top of the ceiling. Cause it's like going through. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You might smash or Tyler Betts shit. She like a single mom, homie. So shit. Tyler Betts, my man Tyler Betts. She not that good looking. I'm gonna be honest. She not that good looking, but she can hear everything I'm saying. That's crazy. So I got to be careful what I'm saying about her. Time to get sound deadening. Yeah, I got the sound foam. Look, I got some sound foam. I'll show you guys. Like this foam. This foam is like on the wall right here, but it's not good enough. Shout out to everybody. She a MILF. Stream under the bed. Oh my goodness gracious. Stand your base. She said she got a little daughter, so shit. But honestly, maybe I just need to start going live earlier because these late night lives, you feel me? It's a lot for her. So maybe I got to change the time to go live earlier because you can't tell me shit if I'm live at like noon. You know what I'm saying? I could be as loud as I want. Jacob showing her the helicopter. Every time you yell, say she's so beautiful and cute, she will hear that shit. Shout out to all you boys. I completely forgot what we were talking about. Tyler Betts, I'm gonna read what you guys were saying in the earlier on. Knocking boots. Why is the camera shaking? Oh no, Jacob's getting diddied. She had enough of the Jake disrespect. It's Mama Paul. Stop playing, Brandon. Little do she know she's about to catch a flying Hawaiian knee. Jacob Chinner out cold. You boys are crazy. You boys are crazy. Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. My man Tyler Betts. I know shit. If I'm going to war, I'm bringing Tyler Betts with me. Tyler Betts got my back no matter what. Tyler Betts got my back no matter what. If I'm going to war, I'm bringing Tyler Betts with me. Jacob about to throw hands. And then America First, same here, pushing 30 and still get carded. Shit. Same here, America First. I don't think it's ever going to end. Maybe I just look sus when I go buy alcohol or something. But they always card me. Oh, react to the strip of Strickland's brother. Tyler Betts saying, stand your base. You've been there longest, right? It's Christmas break. Fuck it. She's the Grinch. Nah, shout out to Tyler Betts. Tyler Betts got my back for sure. I'm just tone it down right now for a little bit, but you know, we gonna figure this out, boys. I'm definitely gonna have to put some fucking sound foam on the ceiling or something. We gotta figure this shit out. If it was bad, she would have called the landlord. She wanted to meet you. Ah, okay, Saxby, I see. I don't think she's telling the truth. Women always make the problem bigger. Ah, Saxby, that's too good. My man Saxby. Saxby, you actually making sense, homie. You're actually making sense. That would make sense why she was apologetic to me. And to be honest with you guys, I tried ending the conversation like 5 times. I kept trying to end the conversation with her. She kept it going. She wanted to keep talking to your boy. She wanted to keep talking to your boy. I tried to end the conversation like 5 times, I swear to God. Because I was trying to get back on stream. That's so funny, Saxby. You killing me. Anytime before 10 p.m., you're all good. After it gets dicey. Yeah, America First, you're right. That's why I feel bad. It's 11:54. She was even saying, I think her problem isn't even like with the loudness, but she was saying she hears a lot of swearing though, which is funny. But I don't think she gives a fuck low key. I think Saxby right. I think she low key liked me a little bit. That's okay. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, before 10 p.m. I should be chilling. So we're just gonna do more streams before 10 p.m. And she says she did call the landlord trying to figure it out, but she thought it was like parallel to her, like basically behind her. And the landlord's like that apartment is vacant. So who knows? Did you show her your oh god, Miata boy? We ain't going there, homie. No, I need the late stream. I can't be on stream at 4 a.m. Hard enough to wake at 4 a.m. for UFC. Shout out to Saxby. Saxby saying, brother, I only started watching your stream because you understand women like me. Well, shit, that makes sense as to why I believe what you're saying, Saxby, as far as you think she might, you know, want the old Castro. Saxby thinks she wants the old Castro and shit. I'll admit, at first, I didn't think so. But now when Saxby explains it the way he did, I'm like, damn, she might want your boy Castro. She might want your boy. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. I told you, she's a single mom. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. She lives above me, so it's the same building. So she got the same layout. It's a 1-bedroom. She recently divorced. She got a little daughter. Her daughter, like maybe like I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. So yeah, that's the lady. Because America First asking how old you think she is. She like she not in her 50s. She not in her 50s. I mean, she probably like young 40s, maybe 42, 43. Maybe had her kid when she was like 35. Actually, too, one time I was walking on the trail near the neighborhood, just getting some exercise before the stream, and she walked by me, and we talked to each other, and it was a nice interaction. There was a snake on the fucking road, and she was riding her bike, and I was like trying to push the snake into like the fucking off the middle of the road, and she came through on her bike, and I was like, hey, be careful, there's a snake right here, like look out. And then she talked to me for like 5 minutes. So I think she likes me. She thinks I'm a nice guy. That's why she didn't want to like be yelling at me. She forgives me without me even apologizing. Stop talking about her. Only meant nice things about her from now on. If she hears you, don't read negative chat about her. All right, Saxby. All right. That's why I'm whispering. Kevin saying, I got a happy ending at the massage parlor. Shit, there ain't nothing wrong with it, Kevin. There ain't nothing wrong with a tuggy from the massage parlor. I don't care. I don't look down on you for it. Yep, Kevin from Chicago saying there's nothing wrong with it after a long and refreshing massage. There ain't nothing wrong with it, homie. And then Tyler Betts goes, go knock on her door, bro. She waiting. Ah. Honestly, I think she rung the doorbell when I started the stream because I thought I heard someone ring the doorbell. Shit, if she ring the doorbell again, Tyler Betts, shit. Oh, that's too good. You have the look and voice and personality they like. You fit the bill. The snack story is hilarious. Or the snake story. Yeah. No, that's the realest shit ever. I was like trying to get the snake out of the road, and she came through on her bike, and I was like, hey, careful of this snake right here. And then I came back. I walked around, and I came all the way back up, and she was still there. And I was like, hey, like you get the snake out of the road? And she's like, yeah, we did. And I was like, oh, for sure. And she's like, oh, it was this kind of snake. Like, I think it was a gardener snake. And she like showed me this picture on her phone. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. She's like, yeah, they eat on like the rats and stuff nearby. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sounds good to me. Like, as long as he's safe. And I was like, well, have a good day. And then I went my merry way. But after that, I was like, oh, damn, that's the lady who lives above me. Like, I didn't even know at the time. Did you play the Strickland content? No, not yet. What she sees what she likes. Shout out to my man HT. What up, HT? Careful, there's a snake right here. Look out. Sounds sus, bro. Not gonna lie. You think I'm talking about my metaphorical snake, Tyler Betts? No, we are waiting for the video. Okay, let me go. Drop off a Christmas Eve present / housewarming gift tomorrow to make a truce. You know what, Tyler Betts? That might be a great idea. Should I go leave like a box of chocolates? Just go get like a what do you call it? A C's candy chocolates from the grocery store and be like, sorry for keeping you guys up. Like, Merry Christmas. You know, she did tell me, she's like, Merry Christmas, enjoy your holiday. I was like, yeah, thank you. Like, same to you. Like, shit, there ain't no hate. Like, I'm sorry for keeping you guys up. Saxby, everything negative is sometimes a blessing, brother. I'm happy for you, brother. Shout out my man Saxby. She hates her fucking ex-husband. She probably trying to, nothing more would make her happy than getting revenge on her ex-husband with a young strapper like myself. You feel me? Shit, that's the ultimate revenge. That is some ultimate revenge right there. And you know women, they diabolical, boys. They diabolical. Make some cookies for her. Some Whole Foods cookies. Shit, I like some Whole Foods cookies. If you guys haven't got the cookies from Whole Foods, you need to get them. You need to get them. They're fire. Something simple, bro, will mean a lot. Only still work tomorrow. Will be awkward if after that, LOL. Okay, Tyler Betts. All right. So tomorrow's the day. I'm going to bring that box of chocolates. I'm going to apologize. And I'm going to tell her Merry Christmas to her and her daughter. Shit, she's going to invite me up for cookies. That's what she's going to do. She's going to invite me up for cookies after that. Yes, but buy for her kid and say hi. You know how be respectful and can communicate. All right, Saxby, I got you. I got you. I got you, boys. Look at you boys just dropping this crazy game in the chat. C. Pete, who wins, Paul or Francis? What up, C. Pete? C. Pete, you just missed some crazy shit. I know by the way you're dropping in the chat right now, C. Pete, you got no clue what we're talking about. Shit, my upstairs neighbor just got on my ass about screaming and yelling for like the last few weeks. But the boys think she wants me low-key, so now they're giving me free game how to get her. It's too good, C. Pete. It's too good. And, you know, I kind of believe him. I think she does want me low-key. But like I said, she kind of old. She's not that hot. It's okay. But shit, we can entertain. Who wins, Paul or Francis? Francis, C. Pete. You know I'm not going to say Jake Paul. We some pro MILF slayers in chat. Trust. Nah, you boys are fucking spitting game. I fucking, what's the word? I have accrued the right type of guys in chat. Definitely with how I've been fucking, you know, I've been giving free game in chat. Looks like all the boys, you know, they came through. The real recognized real. The real recognized real. And now I got a lot of boys who also recognize game too. 25 minds are better than one. That's facts, Saxby. That's 100,000% facts. That shit would have gone right over my head too if you boys didn't mention it. I would not have think she wanted me low key, but now low key, I'm like, I think she might. I definitely think she might.
I find it crazy.
Let's we can move on a little bit, but you guys can keep dropping stuff in the chat related to it. But here's the best one. Here's the best clip. And Joaquin did tell me, is she white? Yeah, she white, Tyler Betts. She white. Jacob dropping off cookies and Magnum. Shout out to me, Auto Boy. I gotta be respectful, like Saxby said though. I gotta be respectful. Maybe I'll drop off cookies and a little teddy bear for the daughter. What do you guys think? Cookies and a little teddy bear for the daughter. Karen, Tyler bet she might be a Karen, homie. I ain't even finna lie, Tyler bet she might be a Karen. In the mornings when the dad picks the daughter up for school, they be arguing over the lamest shit, and she puts that dude through the ringer. I've tried to fucking bring it up to you guys a few times in chat, but nobody ever takes the bait. But I'll tell you guys now that your interest is piqued. One time I'm like making my coffee in the morning and the dad comes by to pick up the daughter for school. By the way, the dad looks like a straight alcoholic. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. But the dad comes to pick up the daughter for school and there's something about like her shoes. And then the dad stood his ground and he's like, well, no, she's like, she doesn't have them. Like, we gotta go. And boom, mom grabs the daughter tells her, I've already told this story, but I'll tell it again. The daughter starts hearing them argue and she's like, I'm scared, mommy, I'm scared, mommy, I'm scared. Next thing I hear, the mom pulls the daughter back in the house, slams the door. I don't know what she does in the meantime. I think she finishes getting the daughter ready. The husband just sitting outside waiting. And like 10 minutes goes by, I'm like finished making my coffee and I hear like the daughter go out and go to school. But I'm like, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, this woman hates her ex so bad. Like, she's slamming the door in his face at like 9 a.m. over some bullshit about like the type of shoes she's wearing to school. Tyler Betts says, LOL, imagine she's hearing all this. That's why I'm whispering especially low for that one, because she can't hear everything. The more she hates her husband, it's better for you, Saxby. I mean, I agree. And she hates the fuck out of her husband. Bro, for the longest time, the husband wasn't even allowed to go upstairs, I don't think. He would like wait downstairs and call for the daughter to come down. Like, they hate each other with a passion. They hate each other so much. She kind of foreign. She kind of foreign. She got like an accent as a white lady. Don't tell the story about her kid on stream. If she hears, she will get the landlord on you. Don't ruin a good thing for us. We want you to be happy. All right, shout out to Saxby. And then me Boy saying, let her, you could KO her ex. Shit. Shout out to her ex. She can't hear anything. She lying only when you scream. Yeah, I don't think she could hear anything. To be honest with you, I don't think she could hear anything. But shit, hey, I guess we're making our own news, boys. We needed some fucking excitement, and we got some excitement. We got some excitement. And look, now she's not hammering, bro. She was hammering. She was hammering on purpose. You have the green, brother. My man Saxby. Saxby's peaked. MILFs like to feel they still got it, so give it to her. Ah. MILFs definitely like to feel like they still got it. America first. You just got to play on their psychology. You feel me? They want to know that a young strapper wants them too. If you fucking play into it, oh my God, they're like, yeah, he does like me. I'm still sexy in the young strapper's eyes. So yeah, best believe a MILF. She wants a young strapper to like her. Nothing would make her happier. Hammering the floor? Yeah, Kevin, she was hammering the floor, bro. While I was fucking streaming, she's been hammering the floor intentionally. She's watching the stream. I know it. Damn, that would be crazy if she's watching the stream. There's no way she could be watching the stream. She has no clue. But yeah, now there's no more hammering and shit like that. Oh, I mean, the green card, even if she in America, win-win. So what, Saxby, you're saying she wants to marry me for a green card? I think that's what she did with her ex-husband. I think she married her ex-husband for a green card. They had a kid and everything. She got to have that green card. Watching the stream, LMAO. She changed her mind when she came up to you. When I opened that door, Saxby, she's like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. She's like, I was ready to get on this dude's ass, but this is the nice guy I met on my bike ride tending to a snake. Like, this young man has a good heart. I'm not going to yell at him. Saxby, she definitely changed her mind, homie. She definitely changed her mind. That's okay. That's okay. I'll let her change her mind. Jacob calling ICE. Shout out to me, Boy. I'm going to leave her alone. We're not getting her deported. She a nice lady. She confused about how she feels about me right now. She's been hating me for weeks, but when I open that door, she's like, damn. She's like, that's the young strapper from down the street. I can't be mean to him. Like imagine if the roles are flipped. Imagine if I'm like a 50-year-old, 40-year-old dude, single dad, right? Living upstairs in a one-bedroom apartment, and I got like, a young 20-year-old chick right below me. Of course I'm going to be nice to her. I live in an apartment and can hear everything underneath me. Family of like 3 or 4. Yeah, honestly, I can hear snoring, bro. It's kind of annoying sometimes. But I always fall asleep anyway. Mark Hatch, what up, Mark? Jake needs to stick to only YouTubers now. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Or just fight in your weight class. We're done with Francis and all these gimmicks. Bet they hear me stomping on the floor all night? Probably, bro. Probably. Saxby said, you said she looks foreigner and not American. That's still good for you? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's better, Saxby. You know the foreigners, they love Americans. Brother, it's Christmas. They are lonely older women. All right, this is too good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, let's watch the clips. We'll watch the clips. I don't mean to ignore the rest of the conversation here, but I mean, I guess I'll try to move on. But if you guys got more jokes, if it's a witty ass good joke about what just happened with the neighbor, then I'll read it out. But let's watch this Joaquin Buckley clip of him saying Izzy isn't even black, and then let's watch the clips that Saxby sent in. I heard a girl coughing up spit at night. That's disgusting, Mark. That's the worst thing ever. All right, let's watch this clip.
Crazy, like, for not just myself, but like a lot of these foreign, because he a foreigner, right? He not black at all. He not a black American or nothing. So him using niggas, I be feeling some type of way about that shit too. But like, they be so disrespectful to us. Like, and just to use this even with the Jamal Hill and Joanna situation, right? Like, I just don't get what makes them so comfortable to be so disrespectful towards us, right? Like, what make it about us that they really be thinking like we soft like that, right? But then I realized something, because we know where we come from. If we was to do the same thing as them, we don't get the same privileges, right? To let things slide. Like when these dudes be fighting back what's the word I'm looking for? Backstage, you know what I mean? Or they get into it at the PI and all this other shit, and it'd be like a whole little thing, a whole little scuffle that happens. No penalties happen to these guys. But let us start throwing some hands in this bitch.
You think there might be a problem?
Ain't no mic, like, no, bro. Like, we gonna start losing our job. We start doing it. But now I'm getting to the point where F it, bro. If I feel any type of disrespect on any type of level where I feel like it's warranted for me to swing on you, I'm swinging.
Damn.
Everybody else get to do it. Let me have some fun. Nigga, I like street fighting. I ain't got down in the streets in a minute. So
Yeah.
like, when I see a bunch of this stuff, bro, and I feel like, there's a lot of disrespect that be happening to us and only us a lot of times, I'm like, F it, bro. Let's just run this fade.
Yeah,
I'm really turn it to Aaron the Plumber. It's crazy, nigga. Let's run this. I find it crazy, like.
All right, so I mean, I think we're gonna be talking about two things at once because I know some people got opinions on this. Damn, Tyler Betts. Damn, bro. Shit, Tyler Betts. If I had one of those upstairs, it'd be a whole different story, homie. It'd be a whole different story. Why I got a little bit jealous, Tyler Betts, as soon as you said that shit. Yeah, Tyler Betts saying, I don't want to read the whole thing, but Tyler Betts, oh my God. Asian MILF upstairs from me constantly getting banged out, waking me up. Don't even know what happened to her daughter. LOL, I might have to complain. Already put the hammer fist to the wall. Damn, so Tyler Betts is fucking at his wit's end like my neighbor's at her wit's end. Damn, Asian MILF always getting banged out, Tyler Betts, by new dudes or the same dude. Maybe you should fucking hop on in there. Meowed boy, she calls Castro the Hawaiian Stallion. Shit, that's a name if I ever heard one, Meowed boy. That's a fucking name if I ever heard one. I like that name. The Hawaiian Stallion. Imagine fucking Bruce Buffer calling that out for my name in the octagon. America First, TBH, men put up with a lot of shit to keep the family together. They know they have the power and fully take advantage. Seen it happen so many times. America First, you not wrong, homie. You not wrong. And that's why, bro, it sounds mean to say. It sounds mean to say, but and I don't mean this literally, but there is a certain threshold where you have to like almost break women. Because if you let them rule the nest, bro, it's just like an insane power trip. And like to some degree, you have to break them. It sounds mean and maybe manipulative, but it's more so, it's not even manipulative. It's just holding a certain respect for yourself that can never be taken from you. And that alone in itself breaks them. But it's what needs to happen. It takes them a long time to learn to accept it, but they will try and try and try to get you to drop your principles of respect for yourself, and it'll piss them off. You guys will fight over it, right? But you have to maintain your fucking principles for yourself, and it'll eventually break them, and they'll give up on it, and then they'll respect you. But to America First's point, saying men put up with a lot of shit, you put up with shit, but at the same time, there needs to be a line of shit you won't put up with, or else it's a never-ending line. It's a never-ending line, boys. That's free game for the night. Free game for the night. We just watched the Buckley clip, and I'm over here just hopping right back into the free game. When you bring the chocolate for a kid tomorrow, uh, if she talks a lot, ask what she will do for the kid in Christmas or New Year's Eve. She will invite you. My man Saxby. Saxby giving me free game. Who would have thought? Who would have thought the day would come where Saxby's giving me free game? But shit, you know, Saxby the one who was clapping cheeks a couple weeks ago. Never forget. It's a great. That's great advice. Great game, Saxby. I gotta admit. I keep it a buck, Saxby, and if you give me some good game, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know, and I think that would work. Saxby saying, if she don't, then say you might just take a walk. You might just take a work somewhere after work. If she mentions her daughter, tell her I can walk with you guys. My man, my man Saxby, my man Saxby. I got you, Saxby. Oh, America First saying Nails don't get a pass. He's not built that way. He wouldn't get into any street fight or alley fights. All right, America First. So Izzy don't got the N-word pass. He don't got the N-word pass. I mean, Joaquin saying, is he not black at all? He a foreigner. I think what he's trying to say, he actually corrected it. But, for the caption, I had to keep it in there like that. But Joaquin, when he said he's not black at all, he's like he's not black American or nothing. And I think what Joaquin's saying, if I've read some of the comments correctly, because I actually didn't understand fully what Joaquin was saying. But Joaquin's saying that essentially the N-word is reserved for black Americans because black Americans were entrenched in slavery, right? And that's what they were called as a result, the N-word, right? And then they turned it into their own slang that wasn't so derogatory, with the hard R at the end, and they turned it into with the A at the end, right? So it's their word, technically, black Americans, right? And so when foreigners like Izzy say it, Joaquin does feel like he's grifting or he's, tapping into a culture he doesn't necessarily belong to. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. But that's why Joaquin doesn't think Izzy should have the N-word pass. Leave it to Joaquin. And I know people were saying, is Joaquin going to call out Sean Strickland for saying the N-word in front of Rampage? And Joaquin straight commented on the post, and he was essentially like, say that shit around me and I'm calling you out right then and there. I'm straight calling you out. So that's the whole N-word thing. Let me know what you guys think, though. Let me know what you guys think in response to what I just said. Like I said, America First says, French tips, a.k.a. Izzy, a.k.a. Zestasanya, don't get the pass. He not built that way. He wouldn't get into any street fight or alley fights. So that's a side note. America First saying he don't get the pass, and America First also saying Izzy would never run the fucking fade with Joaquin in the streets. Tyler Betts saying his Asian MILF upstairs neighbor is a hater, though, when he plays music loud on weekends and smoke. Tyler Betts, it's the same thing as me, homie. She not hating. She not hating. She wants to be a part of it, homie. Come on now. It's okay. You too close to the forest to see, or you too close to the trees to see through the forest. But that's where we come in. If she hating on you smoking and playing music on the weekends, bro, she want to be a part of it, Tyler Betts. I think you should play into it. I don't know enough context to give you more advice, but I'm going to just say, Tyler Betts, maybe you should play into it. Maybe you should hit her with some sass or something like that if she ever comes knocking on the door, and it might work out. Shit, not even hit her with some sass. Just be like, shit, you want to come in and listen to the song I was working on? Just act like it's your song, homie. Act like it's your song. Play some fucking rap song that you like. Be like, yeah, this is a song I've been working on. I think that worked out for you, Saxby. That's some free game. A little bit of random free game for not Saxby, for Tyler. A little bit of random free game for Tyler. Same young dude, but I seen a few different in between. Yeah, man, those Asian MILFs, bro, they got options, bro. They be fucking. Trust me, they be fucking. Space Kid, what's poppin', Space Kid? Good to see you, Space Kid. Saxby laughing. Tom Berry saying, get in the rotation. Yeah, honestly, Tyler Betts, you might want to try to involve yourself getting in that rotation. Just hop right into the rotation, Tyler Betts. I'm sure she'd be down, Tyler Betts. Especially you're my age, Tyler Betts. Like, if you got a little milfy upstairs older than you, it's the same shit you were telling me, bro. She loves a young strapper. She wants the validation. Go run it, Tyler Betts. Maybe go to the gym for like a month if you're not already hitting the gym. Get some muscles on you. You know, lean out slightly. I don't know what you look like, Tyler Betts, but I'm just saying. All you need for that MILF to want you, get a little bit of muscles, get a little bit lean and shit. You already there. Get a nice haircut. Okay, shave your face. You already there, Tyler Betts. Or shit, if you're a beard guy, then grow out that beard. But Tyler Betts, I think you might be in there, homie. Saxby saying it's true. Women are like kids. If you give them the finger, they try to take your whole hand. Nah, it's true, Saxby. And talking about like kids is so true, because how do you handle kids, bro? I don't got no kids, like I always tell you guys, but I've been around kids, you know, with my fucking family members. Like my sister got 2 kids. And what I would say about that is, yeah, you know, it even seems mean when parents put their foot down with kids, but the kids will walk all over you if you don't put your foot down, you know? So that's just how that is with women too, bro. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile until you fucking cut them off. You got to force them to make the decision for themselves. Am I going to take this guy for who he is, or is that not good enough for me? You know, they got to also make that decision at some point in time, and you got to let them make that decision and hope that they make the decision that I'm going to take him for who he is. And shit, if she don't want to take you for who you are, then your best, you feel me? She got to go. Tyler Betts says, LOL, mentioned how you would never let your daughter wear Crocs in the winter to school. Tyler Betts, why is that probably exactly what they were arguing about the other day? That's got to be exactly what they were arguing about, homie. It's got to be. He's letting the daughter wear fucking slippers to school. And the mom's like, you're fucking idiot, bro. You're an idiot. That's why I divorced your ass. Miata Boy saying Jacob's becoming a stepdad in the big 2026. Shit. That's too much baggage for me, homie. That's way too much baggage for me. But hey, that's why it's like this contradicting thing, not this contradicting thing, but like it's way too much baggage for me, right? But they know it too. The MILFs with kids know it. So you got better chances with MILFs with kids, bro, because they're like, no way a young guy would like me, right? They're even seeking more validation than the fucking single MILFs with no kids. So fucking play on that fucking psychology, boys. It's all about psychology. It ain't even necessarily about your looks. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. Whoever needs to hear this, chicks, it ain't even about your looks, homie. It's about the psychology. If you challenge them mentally, shit, they locked in with you. They locked in with you. If you challenge them mentally, they locked in with you. Just so you guys know. Saxby saying, I mean, for New Year, tell her you shoot some fireworks and go for a walk. If she mentions her daughter loves fireworks, you say, I can walk with you guys. All right, Saxby, I got you. I got you. I'm so terrible at writing English. Sorry, or my bad, brother. Yeah, I was trying to fucking make sense of it earlier, but thanks for correcting it. It's a great idea, Saxby. It's a great idea. Miata Boy saying, I was kind of happy. Shit, what were you happy about, Miata Boy? Mark Hatch, I mean, Izzy is black, but I see Joaquin's point. Izzy acts like a cringe anime character because he grew up in New Zealand. Yeah, you know the deal with Izzy, Mark Hatch. Also, Joaquin commented back on a bunch of these, so we can read that in a second. Saxby, I feel like Buckley is right about the N-word. Izzy is African. They don't use that word. But then Buckley should not use the name Numansa. All right, Saxby, I got you. I got you. Tyler Betts, I'm going to play Rich Chiga. Dat stick. All right, Tyler Betts. I think you're on to something. Play Rich Chiga, okay? She gonna love it. She gonna love it, Tyler Betts. Play that stick for her. She finna love it. I know it. Don't open the door if you're looking like MMA Joey. Like I said, though, even, like, it ain't even, I'm gonna tell you guys that one more time. It ain't even about the looks, boys. I mean, shit, if you MMA Joey, you should probably hit the gym. But this is all I'm saying, right? It's not about the looks. Even MMA Joey, if he were to lose some weight, you know, get a nice looking haircut, like a little taper or something like that, instead of that fucking 6 buzz cut that he gets, fucking, and he could challenge a woman mentally, it don't matter what you look like. It don't matter what you look like. But I will say this: I think women care more about height than looks. I think women care more about height than looks. And I'm gonna say it again: all you gotta do is challenge them mentally. It's not about the looks. You got to make them ask themselves this question: damn, why he got so much value? That's the only question you got to make them answer. Why he got so much value? What about him, you know, why do I sense that he's got a high self-worth? That's all you got to fucking make them think. If they think that thought to themselves one time, they're intrigued. They want to find out. That's why they're going to accept a date with you so they can find out more about you. You never tell them. You never tell them. You always keep it fucking confusing and under wraps for them. All right? They're just going to think you're some fucking drug lord at some point in time, and that's okay. That's okay. They're going to low-key love it. Even though they're going to act like they don't, shit. The bitches love a trapper. The bitches love a trapper. Real talk from Kevin from Chicago. Shout out to Tyler. America First. Basically what Buck was saying, African Americans are more street, ghetto, projects, and outsiders are not as rough. Therefore, can't be a ninja. Shout out to America First. I saw your comment earlier, homie. I saw your comment earlier. My man, America First. Providing context for us. Kevin from Chicago dropping the real talk again. Tyler Betts saying Saxby got a point. Hey, Tyler Betts, Saxby got a few points, homie. Saxby got a few points. I ain't even going to lie. Saxby got a few points. Miata Boy saying Joey got the hairline of doom. Shit. I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know, the hairline is a bit of a tough one. But, you know, that's when you wear a hat or some shit like that. The hat will get you in. You can hit it 1 or 2 times, you know, and then you might have to move on to the next one. Or just go bald, you feel me? You know, women like everything. Some women like a receding hairline. Believe it or not. Saxby, it's not about the looks. It's how you vary yourself as a man in the psychology. You said it perfectly. My man Saxby, that's all it's about. If you come up with confidence, let me put it in a simpler term than what I just said a second ago. If you come up with confidence, that's enough for them. They're going to be like, how is he so confident? What makes him so confident? Right? What makes him confident? There's got to be good qualities in his life, good qualities about him that give him this confidence. I need to find out what these qualities are that give him this confidence. You really just got to portray confidence. Like you own the spot, you own the situation. You feel me? Like you got to take the control away from them. On that first encounter, on that first exchange, you got to take the control away from them. Now, this is if you're approaching a woman. If a woman approaches you, you know, there's some different tactics as well. You might want to play it a little bit shy and keep her asking you questions. You feel me? But yeah, there's a lot of ways to play women. Andrew saying make him laugh. Yes, making him laugh is a great quality, Andrew. Although some women don't like to laugh, Andrew. You guys ever come across a woman who don't like to laugh? Shit, because you boys know I be joking. You boys know I be joking. And shit, I've come across a couple women who don't like to laugh. Shit, I know I'm funny. I just don't know why you're not laughing. But yeah, making them laugh is good. And if they don't laugh at your jokes, then fuck them. Tyler Betts saying, I make thoughts, think thoughts they thought they were. I make thoughts, think thoughts they thought weren't capable. My man fucking Tyler Betts dropping bars. Tyler Betts dropping bars. That's a bar if I ever heard one, Tyler Betts. We need to make a rap song now that fucking Tyler Betts came up with the hook. Shit, Tyler Betts, that's like a Blueface hook right there. That's like a Blueface hook. I make thoughts, think thoughts they thought they weren't capable of. Shit, there's this Blueface bar. Should we pull up YouTube real quick? I think it's Bleed It. This is a Blueface bar that's just insane. Something about like forward focus, now they focused. I gotta bring this up. Because this is the type of bar that fucking Tyler Betts just dropped, and I gotta show my appreciation for it. Let's do the... let's go Lyrical Lemonade. Nah. Dozing off in this bend because I can afford not to focus. It's an insane bar. Afford not to focus. A forward focus. He turns it into I can afford not to focus. Dozing off in this Benz because I can afford not to focus. I mean, shout out to the Ford Focuses, but this is a bar right here. This is a bar along the lines of Tyler Betts. I'm gonna say it one more time. Dozing off in this Benz because I can afford not to focus. I mean, shit, that bar goes over so many people's head, they don't even know he talking about a Ford Focus. And that's the point. That's the point. Shout out to Tyler Betts for dropping the bar in the chat. I had to show my appreciation. Dozing off in this Benz because I can afford not to focus. I mean, shit, what a bar. What a fucking bar. You boys can tell, bars, they get me going. If you got a good bar, shit, I'm always going to recognize it. Always. I live for a good bar. Let me get caught up on chats. Oh, America, first saying, you just said MILF with no kids. What the fuck? How does that work? Shit, I consider you a MILF even if you don't got kids, if you like above fucking 35, 40. If you above 35, 40, shit, you a MILF in my book. With or without kids, America first. Make of that what you will, homie. I make thoughts think thoughts they weren't. I make thoughts think thoughts they thought they weren't capable of. I just got to say it again, Tyler Betts, just because I love a good bar. But the art of, okay, so Saxby saying, but the art of women is like Justo. I have no clue what Juju. I have no clue what Jujusto is. But Tyler Betts says, you keep getting better and the game evolves. There are no blueprint. You need to adopt and get more belts. But even a black belt might have a hard time. No, I mean, Saxby's right, bro. That's why I've told some of you boys in the chat before, like Dylan, when Dylan Dylan, my man Dylan, I think he got some game too. But when Dylan asks about the game, one of the pieces of advice I gave him is, bro, you got to dip your toes in that water. You got to dip your toes in that water and find out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Because shit, I mean, don't be one of these guys who goes up to a chick and you say I mean, you can, I guess, but this ain't me. Like, don't go up to a chick and say, hey, where'd you get that? That beautiful smile. Like, come on, bro. Figure out your own game. Figure out your own game. You feel me? That's why you just got to dip your toes in the water and figure out what works for you, what doesn't. There's a lot of strategies. And you can teach yourself probably better than you can. I mean, you can look online and stuff like that and watch reels and stuff, but you got to get in the field yourself. You got to get in the field yourself, experiment, and critique. Same as creating content, right? You could talk about creating content, but once you get into it, you're going to keep evolving it. It's going to keep getting better and better and fine-tuned and fine-tuned. You're not going to do what doesn't work for you. You're going to keep doing what did work for you. You're going to realize, shit, I got a blueprint now. This shit easy now. I got a blueprint that works for me because everyone different. Joey got that turkey hair money at this point, but he spends it on turkeys. Tyler Betts with another bar. My man Tyler Betts. My man got too many fucking bars. Tyler Betts, low-key a rapper. Just show the Milfy upstairs your fucking rap song you've been working on, Tyler. Just spit a freestyle for her. Big, hey, I've been working on this freestyle. Let me test it out on you. I'll be quiet after this, okay? I'll stop smoking. I'll stop playing loud music. Just come inside. Let me test out this freestyle I've been working on for you. All right, Tyler Betts? That's all she wrote. It's game over after that. She yours. All right, Tyler Betts, you in the rotation after that. Just put together that freestyle once you get off stream, homie. Say confidence one more time. Shit, confidence. Confidence from Chicago. Kevin from Chicago. It's about timing with women. Always everyone with hot chick was there at the same time. Some don't like to laugh. This like mama fight. Some move don't. Oh, this like an MMA fight. Some moves don't work twice on everyone. I know, Saxby. I think some women, they definitely don't like to laugh because of some shit they've been through in the past. But and they're not gonna fucking give the guy that that validation by laughing. You feel me? But Saxby saying it's also about timing with women. Always everyone with a hot chick was there at the same time. Yeah, you know, it is about timing. But it's also I'm gonna say this, Saxby. It's about timing, but it's also about shooting that shot and not fucking waiting. Right? If you see a chick you like, I mean, that's your moment to strike right then and there. If you're gonna wait to hopefully see her again in this setting and you're gonna fucking waste your opportunity, you're probably never gonna see her again. So if you see a chick that you like, bro, and you got an opportunity to say hello, then shit, you better say hello right then and there. Don't fucking spoil that opportunity thinking it's gonna come around again, because 90% chance it's not. 99% chance that opportunity not coming around again. So you best shoot your shot when it's fucking presented right in front of your face. Brandon got to hook up Joey with his barber. Shit. I could hook up Joey with my barber. He got to come to my area, though. America first. He got to come to the OC. He going to be so thrown off when he comes to this part of Cali. I know that much. Oh, no, he's from Florida, right? So maybe not. He probably used to seeing all kinds of crazy shit. Tyler Betts dropping the 100. Shout out to Texas for banning Sharia law. Oh, yeah, shout out to Texas for that. I didn't even know they did that. But there should be no Sharia law anywhere in the U.S. Kevin from Chicago says, don't ever play this again. There's no way you're playing Blueface right now. Ain't no way. You want Trap Lord stuff? Blood in, blood out, Gucci Mane. Oh, shit. Okay, Kevin from Chicago. You got a suggestion for me now, do you? All right, we could play that. HT says, the women that ain't laughing are really holding it in to keep the mystery. They don't want to look easy. Hey, HT, I already said that too, homie. We on the same tip. I know why they don't be laughing. They don't want to give me the validation. They don't want me to know that they like it, right? I got you, HT. I got you. I know what they're really up to. But they've been through something in the past. You feel me? That's also what that tells me. They smart. You know, you feel me? They smart. And honestly, if they smart like that, you've probably been with too many guys for me. You feel me on that one, HT? You know, I like to be the first experience. I like to be the first experience for a woman. If you're over here, you got fucking ran through by some other dude. Now you're not laughing at my jokes. Shit, go find it. Go find someone else. I need a pure. You feel me? A pure woman who hasn't been fucking shown the world by another man before. Jacob about to start shooting dice in the hallway to show her you're a real G. That wouldn't be the worst idea, Miata boy. Pull up Special K. I got a man. That's for a MILF. So we're doing song recommendations now. What's Special K? I got a man. That's gotta be a fucking song. But I will honor Kevin from Chicago's song request first. Kevin from Chicago wants Blood In. I thought you were gonna say Tech 9, but or no, Immortal Technique. But you said Gucci Mane. You know, I love Gucci. I love me some Gucci. Let's hear it. You know, I went to a Gucci concert in my day when I was like fucking, I don't know, 2015, 2014. I'm pretty sure I went to a Gucci concert at Observatory. If you could look that up. I'm pretty sure he played at Observatory. I'm gonna bring down the music so I can still talk. All right, Kevin from Chicago. We gave it a try. There's better trap songs than that. I will admit, there's better trap songs than that, but we gave it a go. You got to fucking deepen up that Gucci Mane category, though, catalog, because Gucci got a lot better songs than that. But I love you, Kevin. I love you, Kevin. A Special K, I Got a Man. Is this really a song? Yeah, it is a song. Oh, God. America First with some crazy recommendation. I will not be pulling up that song, America First, for a woman. But my man, America First. I pulled it up anyway. Simple Pickup was the OG channel back in the day, high school times. They just got girls with confidence no matter how ugly they were. Shit. All right, Tyler Betts. Then there you go. There you go. I'm telling you, it's all about the confidence, bro. You could actually be good looking and a girl will sense that you're an idiot and she won't even want you. Like, dead ass. But, you know, if you are good looking, a lot of girls will fucking go for you if you're an idiot too. I've seen it. Saxby says, you're in the rotation. Sounds crazy, but you're right. Dip your toes. My man, Saxby. I'm finna be in the rotation. Tyler Betts, I'm telling you, bro. Test out that freestyle on her. I'm telling you, you're in that roto. You're in that roto. Shit, Tyler Betts, you might, if you hit it good enough, Tyler Betts, you even might get her to ignore a couple guys from the roto. You feel me? Because you the neighbor, you convenient. You right there. What she need the guy to drive 15 minutes over to her house for, you right there. You hit it good enough, Tyler Betts, she might even eliminate a couple guys from the roto. You feel me, Tyler Betts? I know you feel that one. I know you feel that one. Do what you got to do, homie. You know, you might got to take a shot of whiskey. You might got to go get a honey pack. You feel me? But make sure you crack her good, homie. Kevin from Chicago. I remember a while back I was walking my little mutt dog. Some drunk guy walking his pit bull lets the dog come up to me and starts sniffing around me and my dog. Get your pit bull away from me, bro. Kevin from Chicago. Thanks for sharing that old story. Spin her like a dreidel. We ain't got no label. Damn. My man Tyler Betts. Then he says, all right, I'm done, LOL. Shit, keep the bars coming, homie. If you got them, keep them coming. Spin her like a dreidel. We ain't got no label. I mean, that's a bar, homie. Jacob looking for that Princess Jasmine. Tyler Betts, there we go. Now we talking. Trying to show her the world. Tyler Betts, there we go. Now we talking, Tyler Betts, okay? Now we talking. And I want all the boys to be on the same tip as me, okay? We looking for Princess Jasmines. We're looking for golden retrievers, okay? We're looking for unicorns, okay? We're not looking for a girl who another guy passed up on and used her all up and showed her the world. We just, you know, it's just not what we're looking for. And I know America First, he said he'd been with his girl forever. That's what we're talking about, a Princess Jasmine. America First got himself a Princess Jasmine. I already know it. I already know it. And she a Filipina. Okay, shout out to America First. My man, he got himself a Princess Jasmine. He better hold on tight to his Princess Jasmine. All right, my man fucking America First. Miata Boy says, Kevin is listening to Exotic or Lost My Gun by Lil Jeff. I know it. Lost My Gun by Lil Jeff. Sub Castro, I didn't get notified. Dylan, rewind the stream when you're done, homie. I mean, my God, you missed a lot of good stuff, Dylan. And you're gonna love it. We just been chopping it up about women for like over an hour now. Straight been chopping it up about women for over an hour since my fucking upstairs neighbor came and knocked on my door and told me I've been loud for weeks. The bars aren't there, but the vibes are. That's facts, Kevin from Chicago. The vibes were in that song for sure. All the Gucci songs got the vibes to it. LOL, I know this. My man Tyler. She might cook you dinner, Tyler. Shit. Tyler, run it up. Run it up, Tyler. All right? Whatever you got to do. Honey pack, a shot of whiskey. Whatever you got to do, Tyler. Whatever you got to do. The goal, when you crack the Asian MILF, Tyler, the goal will be, I'm eliminating some guys from the roster right now. That rotation is getting smaller after I'm done hitting. Okay, Tyler, that's going to be your fucking motto in your head when you're cracking the Asian MILF. She might cook you dinner was fucking gold, Miata Boy. Anthony Robertson says, Jake Paul thought making heavyweight get in shape would help him win, not a boxer. I mean, yeah, bro. Jake Paul, I mean, it ain't a fucking weight issue. It ain't a cardio issue. It's a skill issue. I mean, I'm sorry. It is a weight issue. It's a weight issue. It's a weight class issue. Point blank period. It's a weight class issue. You're not a real heavyweight. Cut down your fucking weight. Cut down to cruiserweight. Stop fighting at heavyweight. On top of that, you're not even skilled enough. You're not even skilled enough. Like I said before the fight too, if Terrence Crawford doesn't stand a chance against an Anthony Joshua, how the fuck does Jake Paul? But still yet, I'm insulted the fight even happened. Tyler Betts says, W America first. W America first. Play Tony Montana by Lil Jeff. That's a song you can play when you're shooting dice. All right, Tony Montana by Lil Jeff. Mark Hatch saying more like Netflix forced him to take the fight after the Tank fight fell through. 100,000,000,000%, Mark Hatch. 100,000,000%, homie. I'm glad that got through to Mark Hatch, because that's really what happened there. And it's just like, I'm not gonna get into all of it again, but that's the catch-22. Money the Then we got a documentary right here. This guy, Lil Jeff. There's a documentary. The rapper who killed 11 people, Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Damn, he killed 11 people. Hey, this is the song right here that you guys been listening to this song. I got this song on repeat right now. Now my turn to fucking drop a trap song, okay? You just acting faithful to you till I get home. Sorry, homie. Okay? Tyler Betts. Get in that roto, homie. Get in that roto. Cartoon character sounding rapper. Castro, you gonna be covering any on the boxing this month or January, like Ring 5 and Ring 6, Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur, and also Clarissa Shields later on? I mean, maybe not Clarissa Shields unless there's like men fighting that are worth tuning into, Tyler Betts, but I'm definitely covering Teofimo, Shakur. I'm not sure what Ring 5, Ring 6 is. That line overdone. I mean, it's overdone, but I always like hearing it, Tyler Betts. If I'm keeping it a buck, I always like hearing that line. Stealing someone's chick. I just enjoy hearing that line. Yeah, that blow Jeff away like 13 times. Are you saying Lil Jeff died? Miata boy, is that what you're saying? He got shot 13 times or what? Tyler, just pick a song and say that's you. Yeah, that's my advice to Tyler. Pick a song, play a song for her, and let her know that you fucking wrote it. Be like, I want to play you this song I just made. Ring 5, a samurai theme this weekend. Japan versus Mexican looks decent. I probably won't be able to if it's this weekend, Tyler Betts, because I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. I'm gonna be out of town like Friday through Sunday. I don't know if I'm getting home on Sunday or if I'm getting home on Monday, but yeah, I'm gonna be out of town, so I'm actually not gonna be streaming those days. I might go vertical live for a little bit for you guys, but that's gonna be the best you can get this weekend, is like a vertical live. LOL, I'm gonna pick 1900 Rugrat. Yeah, 1900 Rugrat. He's solid. He's solid. Something about a white boy wants a white bitch and all that stuff. He's solid. What's that bar from 1900 Rugrat? Should we play it? Yeah, he got smoked. Damn. Damn. R.I.P. to homie. Bad. Damn. I mean, all the guys do. You know what? Let's get off the music tip. Play it. Okay, we'll play it. We'll play it. What's the name of it again? Just go to the most played. One take freestyle. No MMA fights this weekend, I don't think, Miata boy. I'm gonna pull something up real quick.
So she's your friend. No, but look. Yeah.
I'm already white hoe. I don't need no white bitch. I'm already white bitch. Too good. Too good.
Don't need no white hoe. We got brown, tan, purple, green, tan, and already a white bitch.
Shout out to 1900 Rugrat. I'm pulling up some videos to react to. I guess this is Rampage Jackson speaking on Strickland using the N-word and shit like that. I don't know if this is old or not, but Saxby brought it up. So if Saxby's still in the chat, here you go, Saxby. I don't know what you guys are saying in chat. Is that the UOENO beat? Honestly, Mark Hatch, I don't know. Genuinely don't know, homie. Miata Boy saying Octagon 81 Flurry versus Boudet this Sunday. Shit, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it, Miata Boy. Tyler Bet saying, yeah, Mark. Okay. Good song. You know, Shit, I don't even know that one. Yeah, I like that one too. I loved Rocco's verse, and Rick Ross lost his sponsors because of his. Haha. Bars. Shit, that's some bars if I ever heard one. The UK owes big boxing. UK does own heavyweight. Heavyweight boxing is owned by the UK right now. I mean, the UK runs heavyweight boxing. That's for damn sure. Other divisions, like, you know, different conversation. But okay, let's look at this. Strickland says the N-word in front of Rampage, and then Rampage is going to react to it later. But Rampage didn't have the balls to say anything to Strickland to his face. Let's watch it.
A lot of Italians got the black in them. The chocolate got mixed in them. So you got some black in you.
But there's not the Mex, not.
Let me say,
Ancestrally.
Nina. Let me say, you get the nigga pass.
Sure. Rampage? What? Anybody got the nigga pass?
No, but like Nina.
Well, yeah, you just met.
Nina's married. No, Nina's married to.
Okay, so that's fucking, you know, Rampage not calling Strickland on the N-word pass, saying everyone got the N-word pass. Okay, so let's hear him contradict himself, I guess. Oh, Sean Strickland says he has no chill after Rampage said he doesn't get girls. Let's hear it.
A woman, so this is new.
I have a woman. Rampage met her.
Who?
My girl. You remember my girl.
Hey, don't.
Hey, I surprised the shit out of me. She was bad.
All right. Well,
Rich, bro. That don't count.
anyway, so if I get,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
if
right.
I get married,
I'm rich. I don't got no bad bitch.
So you're black.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, touche.
Wait,
You didn't have a woman, so this is new.
I have a woman. Rampage met her.
Who?
My girl. You remember my girl.
Hey, don't.
Hey, I surprised the shit out of me. She was bad.
All right. Well,
Rich, bro. That don't count.
anyway, so if I
Oh,
get,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
if
right.
I get married,
I'm rich. I don't got no bad bitch.
So you're black.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, touche.
Wait,
Okay, so, you know, I don't know what that means. Is Sean saying that a black guy can't get a hot chick? I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. Tyler Betts, she ain't even know. I think Tyler Betts saying he played the one take freestyle in front of his boss, and his boss was like, "What the fuck?" A lot of people do say "what the fuck" at bars like that, but that's what makes them good. If the bar don't make you say "what the fuck," then it's not a good bar. Rich Homie Quan had 2 songs where he bragged about grape. Damn, Mark Hatch. Didn't Rich Homie Quan pass away? Yeah, he did pass away. R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan. Okay, now let's hear Rampage reacting to Strickland, I guess saying the N-word and shit like that. You punks want to disrespect another person. Try it. Didn't work out for Jake. Anthony Robertson, what the hell are you talking to? Me and Sean are really the same. We have the past. Shout out to Miata Boy. Mark Hatch says, yeah, what's his name? Rich Homie Quan overdosed. You know, regardless of his 2 songs, I didn't know about that, Mark Hatch. But regardless of those 2 songs, I thought, you know, Rich Homie Quan had a couple bangers, bro. He do got a couple bangers. Let's listen to this.
Definite autism or something. No, real talk. Because he in trouble. He's like suspended, and they had to have like the UFC staff there, and Forrest came up there. You know, so the same shit didn't happen with Sneeko, and he was saying a couple of words I thought was banned. And he even said nigga. And even though I can't believe he said that. Yeah. Even though I don't give a anybody can say it.
I thought it was gonna be like speak.
Tyler Anthony Robinson says he's talking to me. What did I say, Mr. Anthony Robinson? Who I'm disrespecting? Only Quan songs I know are Lifestyle and Lil Dicky Save That Money. Yeah, Lifestyle is a good one. Let me pull up what I got downloaded of Rich Homie Quan. He got a song where it's like my N-words get that money just to spend it. Something. Let me see. Okay, so Type of Way is a banger, and then Never Fold is a banger. Those are the 2 bangers, Type of Way and Never Fold. You guys want to hear it? Rampage finished Slam Strickland in a wrestling match? I think so. This kind of like this ain't no trap song, but I mean it's like, I don't know, it's pretty good. We ain't gonna play the whole thing, but that's another good song from Rich Homie Quan. Okay, I do think Wheel Kick Snoring. Now I don't know what Miata Boy's saying, but that's probably gonna be the stream, boys. Shout out to everybody in the stream. You know, that woman did kind of ruin things. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, that woman kind of ruined things. If there's anything else you guys want to discuss, we can. Oh, let's just discuss this real quick. Why not discuss this real quick? Anyone have any thoughts on Rinat Rakhretdinov getting essentially not re-signed from the UFC, not re-signed to the UFC? Because it's funny, Miata Boy was speaking about this last night. We all were playing Swimming Pools by Lamar Kendrick. Yep, Swimming Pool is a good song. Although I don't, are you referring to something else that I don't know about? No clue. But Swimming Pool is a good song to the best of my knowledge. To be honest, I'd rather listen to Wake Up by Fetty Wap. Shit, I wouldn't blame you, Tyler Betts. I wouldn't blame you. But what do you guys think? The Russian experiment is done in the UFC. Rinat Rakhretdinov not re-signed to the promotion after going 6-0-1. Real quick, he put together 7 fights in just over 3 years. So he signed in June 22, basically departed after a fight in September 25. So that's about 3 years and 3 months, give or take. I'm too tired to even double check my math right now, but it's about 3 years and 3 months. He put together 7 fights. You know, some would say that's inactive. Some would say that's inactive. I might say that's inactive a little bit. 3 years, 7 fights. Bit inactive. Averaging 2 fights a year. The UFC don't like that. Right? Here it is. 2 fights in 22, 2 fights in 23, 2 fights in 24, 1 fight in 25. So what do you expect? Here's him speaking about it. He said, so guys, hello, everyone. A lot of questions are coming in about the UFC, so you guys can hear this yourself.
Очень много вопросов поступает по поводу UFC. Да, информация достоверная, но есть одна помарочка. Нас никто не увольнял. У нас просто закончился контракт, и там по определенным
No one fired us. Our contract just expired, and for certain reasons, it was not renewed.
причинам его не продлили. Есть маленькие нюансы, которые здесь я вам не...
Small nuances that I will not tell you here. He's going to go on to say something along the lines of, I'll probably tell the full story in an interview in the future, but on this story, I'm only going to keep it to a minute.
Расскажу, это нужен, знаете, целый подкаст, целое интервью записать, чтобы рассказать вам все детали. И, наверное, кому-нибудь одному я это расскажу, чтобы миллион раз не повторяться. Но ничего страшного не
But nothing terrible happened between me and the UFC.
произошло. Предложение уже есть.
And the offers are already pouring in from other promotions.
Предложение, причем с другими уже гонорарами.
And with a very different pay. So,
Поэтому, как говорится, я, в принципе,
as they say, I'm basically not in this sport for money. Shit, must be nice.
и не ради денег в этом виде спорта, мне просто нравится драться.
I just like to fight. We will think, we will watch.
Будем думать, будем смотреть, продолжать, не продолжать.
Continue, not continue, leave, do our own thing. We have things to do outside of sport too.
Оставлять, заниматься своими делами. Нам есть чем заниматься. Ни в коем случае не переживаем.
In no cases are we worried. We fought with dignity there in the UFC.
Мы достойно там дрались. И поверьте мне, мы еще...
Believe me, we have not said everything there, of course.
Что там не все сказали, конечно. Мы кому там
We would have caused problems to some people there, but apparently this also got in someone's way.
кровью попили бы. Но, видимо, это тоже кому-то...
Suggesting he got cut because he could beat somebody. Interesting. Somebody who the UFC wanted to keep winning. Interesting.
Так, ребят, всех приветствую. Очень много...
So there it is. Rinat cut from the UFC. Hamza and Islam sealed the deal for these Muslim and Russian fighters. Honestly, Miata boy, you called it last night, and we woke up today to news another Russian fighter got cut. Undefeated in the promotion. Crazy. Dylan says, bro's probably ducking opponents too much. I mean, maybe, homie, maybe. Honestly, maybe. Okay, that's the stream, though. One last thing I'll say is Andrew Tate took out 4-time world champion kickboxer from his bio on X. I mean, if you have 4-time world champion kickboxer, why would you take it out? But shit, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. The fighting style of the Russians are just not intriguing if you can even call laying in half guard fighting. No, I mean, Miata boy, you're not wrong at all, homie. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all, brother. Okay, shout out to everyone. I'm probably even going to have to move the stream. I'm probably going to have to move this shit into like the living room at some point in time. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely going to be doing some earlier streams. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be live at 1 p.m. So if I got to scream, I will be screaming. You feel me? But, you know, the stream did get kind of fucked up with that lady. So my apologies to that. You know, my energy usually a bit more higher than this, a bit less monotone. But you guys understand why. Perhaps his new contract docked his pay. Yeah, Dylan, I'm not sure. I honestly think that the UFC probably just elected not to re-sign him. They were probably like, honestly, we're good on re-signing you, homie. Like, we wish you the best. But to be honest, Dylan, I think you do present a good point. There's definitely a chance out there, like a good chance too. Not to say it's like not saying it's a sliver of a chance. I'm saying it's a pretty good chance that the UFC did probably give him a shit-ass contract and he's like, I'm good on that. You feel me? I'm good on that shit. But who knows? We got 2 guesses. Okay, shout out to everybody who stuck through the stream and watched. If you haven't liked it yet, make sure to hit the like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We are live tomorrow on Christmas Eve. I'm going to be live at 12 p.m. Pacific or 1 p.m. Pacific. You have my word on that. 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow for Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve special. Shit, probably 12 p.m., boys. If I can get all my shit done, 12 p.m. tomorrow. That way I could be live for longer. Christmas Day, we live again, okay? The day after Christmas, we live. Saturday, Sunday, we might not be live, okay? But Monday comes around, we will be live again. And I'm going to try to go live Saturday and Sunday just for a little bit on the vertical. I'm going to try to do it, but there's no promises. LFG, shout out Tyler. And I will be streaming boxing and all kinds of stuff. Like whatever is on after this weekend, I'll be streaming it. As long as it's a big event that'll draw in some numbers. Like I don't know how much Octagon numbers get drawn in if I were to be live streaming and calling Octagon, but I can give it a go. Maybe it'd be an untapped niche that I can enter. But yeah, I'll definitely be covering shit after this week if there's any events going on. And of course, Haney versus, or not Haney, but Tio versus Shakur, of course. Perhaps, and then Miata Boy saying, why would they sign the Russians when they could sign a American fighter? 100,000,000% Miata Boy. But I guess the argument there, Miata Boy, is that a lot of these Russians are okay with taking shit pay. American fighters, I think they need higher pay. Like I think that's what was enticing to the UFC signing foreign Russian fighters in the first place. They're like, we could pay these guys like little to nothing and they'll accept it. That's just personal thought. It's not even a deep thought. Anything will bring numbers. There's nothing else. I mean, you might be right, Miata Boy. So we could give it a go. I'm willing to try it out. Oh yeah, Dylan saying Ryzen is coming up too, and you'll def get more views than Octagon. No, I feel you on that one, Dylan. Ryzen always does their end of the year thing, right? So let's definitely stream Ryzen. If they got one of those New Year's fucking cards, that's what we're fucking streaming. You feel me? We'll definitely stream Ryzen, and we'll even try out Octagon, Dylan. We will even try it out. I'm open to just try it and see. But Ryzen, I think, is more popular. We'll do more numbers. HT, maybe Jacob complaining about the Russians causing trouble at events are partially why UFC don't want to sign more Russians. Shit. I hope so, HT. I hope so, bro. Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys, man. We all know they're scoundrels. HT, that's a great point. I honestly think maybe they be causing trouble, bro. They be causing trouble. Oh, Mark Hatch, Inoue and Nakatani fighting on the 28th. I know, homie. I think I'm gonna miss that though, because that's like Saturday. Unless it's playing at like the bar at the hotel I'm gonna be staying at. Maybe I can set something up. Oh, Sunday. We'll see. If I check out Sunday, I might be able to fucking be home in time to watch it, because checkout from hotels is always like early in the day. So if I check out on Sunday, then I'll be streaming on Sunday, and we could do Inoue versus Nakatani. But let me find out Inoue versus Nakatani is like first thing in the morning on Sunday. Like literally, I'm talking like 1 a.m. We can't do it if that's the case, but I'll look into it. Cage Fury was good last weekend. I got you, Miata Boy. Cage Fury is good. Octagon better. Octagon better. So we can definitely tap into all those things. I think it's the Muslims to every Muslim fighter are super inactive. They're super inactive. They are super inactive. What's the whole Ramadan thing, bro? It like their career revolves around it, and I think the UFC's done with it. But on top of them being inactive, Miata Boy, I mean, think about it, right? There's multiple things that have been said here, and I think they're all correct. They're inactive. They lay in half guard, right, with a wrestle heavy approach, and 99% of them aren't that exciting. Hamza in Islam, they do put on more exciting performances. Still not exciting enough, though, right? But those are the outliers. The other ones, they really are not exciting. And a lot of them gas and shit like that. So just to conclude this point, I think Russian fighters are kind of getting cut. Number one, because the ones who are Muslim, yeah, the Ramadan, it keeps them inactive for some odd reason. It's too much, princess treatment for the UFC. Number two, they lay in half guard. And number three, to what HT said and what I've been saying, they fucking cause problems at events, bro. They're more trouble than good on 3 different fronts that I just named you guys. Okay. So anyway, the stream will be on tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific. I'm aiming for no later than 1 p.m. Pacific, and we'll be live for a few hours tomorrow. Shout out to everybody who tapped into the late night stream. Much appreciated. My apologies for the late night stream. My apologies to my upstairs neighbor who low-key wants to you know what. And yeah, tomorrow we got the earlier stream, so everybody tap in tomorrow. Christmas Eve special. I think that might be time for the tier list. We're not going to have anything else to react to. So tomorrow's probably going to be the tier list day. So tap in. We need the input from all the boys. Okay, everyone. Peace out. Thanks again for watching. Miata Boy, HT, Dylan, Mark, Tyler Betts. All right, everybody. True Silence. Anthony Robertson. I think Mark Hatch I already said, but I'll say it again. Space Kid was in here. I saw Space Kid America first. Everybody. Kevin from Chicago. You know who I haven't seen in a hot minute? I haven't seen Jew in here. And I haven't seen motherfucking Tuxedo Mask. What's going on? Saxby. Kevin from Chicago. Everybody who's in the chat. Shout out to all you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.